Keep fear games.
I do have those, but they're not meant for that map. They're meant for the dry erase one. So
The thing is, like this, you can roll it back the other way.
I mean, that's what people want to do. They can.
Yeah, but that's...
No, like what I mean is like
Roll it in the opposite
If you go ahead
direction.
and roll it up.
And it
it's
should lay
roll it
flattish.
back up this way.
See, that one you don't have to worry too much because you're not going to smear it around.
Oh, we live.
Sweet. We're live.
Hello.
All right, who remembers what happened last week while I'm fishing things out of my box?
I died.
Many of us have. To get these stone galore.
I took the stone.
You took stone and ran away.
Two and a half of you died.
Well, I grabbed it and I ran away on my cat.
I came real close.
He was only half.
Exactly.
I ran away.
He died and then got better.
But
It was
we
only
hit
a
my cat
flashlight.
at one hit, right?
He was only mostly dead.
Would have been dead had it not been for a foretelling roll that he remembered to use in a different time.
See, that's why you choose the School of Enchantment. Oh, divination. Why did I think enchantment? I was stupid.
But yeah.
Enchantment is about that.
That was the big question. Do you remember mic flashing on?
But like, I never
Flashing
play
off.
cards, so like, it's
What?
funny.
It's the mic on or off.
Oh, it's on right now.
I don't want to play
I think if it's flashing, it's off.
We can switch. I'll play a wizard and you can play the bard.
I want to bring my ukulele and play cards. Just because that'd be fun.
Whatever we do next, we'll switch. I'll play the wizard and you play the bard.
I'm fine with playing a bard if it's
See, I would say I want to play a conjurer, but I know he would kill me.
With your own.
Anything that conjures too many animals does get really annoying. I will admit that.
He'll just kill your animals.
Yeah,
gotta
but
cut
then
it off
that
at the
defeats the
source.
purpose of playing conjurers.
I mean, like if you opt to summon the more powerful, so that you're not summoning as many. Like
Oh,
don't
no, those are the only ones that are worth it.
like
The ones that you can choose to summon either a ton of like challenge rating ones or like one challenge rating 4. I would always choose a 4 because it's less work on me.
He'd be okay with that.
yeah. See, I'd be
He'd
okay
be
with that.
okay with
I
that.
can't find yours. Does this look enough like you?
Maybe I will play conjure.
I'm not picky.
It's like whenever I play a wizard,
trying to
it's
find it,
like,
but I'm
I
like,
have
where
a-
is it?
I have to make
I'm
a
not
decision
picky.
between conjuring and necromancy. Because those are the only ones.
We need a dwarf now. It's a
With a
good.
very long beard.
Unless we resurrect Orin, then I can just use mine.
Plus, this is our last.
The problem is all my dwarf miniatures are going to be used today. So
I guess we'll just have to bring Orin back to life. I guess that's all there is to
I
it.
guess what if we finish this, which we should do tonight,
Yeah, I can.
we could decide which we could talk about it.
all right. So yeah, last week you guys successfully obtained the Stone of Galore, and Raven successfully attuned to it. I believe through the amount of questions you asked, you obtained 2 useful pieces of information, and that was where the vault was and what the 3 keys were. And then I think you also asked like slight definition on what those keys actually were, because I was quite vague with them in the beginning. And the 3 keys, if you don't remember, were a cask from home, which translates to a cask of dwarven ale, which should be quite easy for you guys. A beardless companion, which translates to a beardless dwarf, which you guys, I believe, were attempting to shave someone. And then the blood of its master, which I believe you guys realized translated to Raynar pretty well.
Technically Raynar's dad, but Raynar probably.
I mean, he's got half of the blood in there.
It would be better to do that than to like have a whole travel montage of us going to Neverwinter and actually finding his dad.
Wait, isn't his dad our open lord?
No, his dad was the Open Lord until he was basically,
He was exiled for
Yeah.
embezzling, essentially.
which is actually where the myth came from of the 500,000 gold, is because people are wanting where's all the money he embezzled. So that's where the rumor started.
We've also started. I was like, where's my mini? We also started offering to give some people money.
Oh yeah, you promised the dragon who destroyed the Mind Flayer most of the gold. You didn't really give him a number. You just said most of it.
I'm pretty sure a lot.
You said most of it.
We said we would share some.
I'm pretty sure he heard most of it.
I'm sure that's what he heard, but you know.
And then you
We just didn't tell
also,
him how much money was there.
and I don't remember what the deal was for the dwarf in downstairs who was agreeing to have his beard shaven.
Yeah, but he wanted way too
Well,
much.
he said he would be okay with it.
He
if,
wanted,
like
like,
depending on
half
how
of it.
much money
Yeah.
he wanted. Like,
Should we get Brad? Negotiate.
He wanted a lot of money.
He
Like,
did.
A lot.
See, the one thing is, it's like if we negotiate portions of the gold, even if there's no gold, technically we're not in trouble for it because a 0% of 0 gold is still 0.
Yeah,
I just
but
love that
see-
you haven't even like seen the gold yet, and you're already like divvying it
See,
up.
our dwarf downstairs assumes that there's 500,000 gold down there, and so it wanted like a very big share of that.
I mean, that's what the legend.
I guess you're giving most of it. to
Smash it
some-
with a hammer. Make it completely useless.
What if it's a magic item?
Get a magic hammer. Whack it with that.
Smash it with a magic
How that
hammer.
works.
Oh,
Alright.
you'd be surprised.
Well, if it's a magic item, the first one to touch it is the new owner of it. So, or you give it to the.
It's a great sword.
Here.
The bard grabs it.
You can use that as a dwarf. That was my paladin character. So
Classic.
yeah, his name was actually Rocklum, but the barbarian kept calling him Gabo, so everyone started relearning his name as Gabo. All right, so yeah, as last we left off, you were in the tavern. I believe it is you're one night away from your 10 days of payment. But yes, and I have no idea how much money's in the fund. To be honest, I was letting you guys keep track of that.
I did.
Okay.
A little more than $500,000 at this point, I'm sure.
But yeah, you still need Raynar and I assume a beardless dwarf.
Yeah.
I'll go get Rick.
I mean, we know where to find him. He's gonna be one of two places.
If it's afternoon, he's probably at the tavern. Not our tavern.
He and his friends drink a lot, so I mean.
Do you think they would drink in our tavern? Just curious.
We invited them.
Give me persuasion.
If we invited them, I'm sure they would.
We need experience. And more.
That's a 13.
He's actually already at your tavern.
Sweet.
Party.
Raynard, my man. What's up?
Look how he's not there. We look down and back up. He's there.
Nothing, just drinking.
Full headed dagger. I need something from you.
What do you need?
I need just like a little bit of your blood. It's for a good cause. Trust me.
Why do you need my blood?
Not necromancy. It's so you know that vault we've been looking for.
Correction. People have been looking for.
Everyone's been looking for.
You mean my father's vaults?
Yeah, that's the one. Apparently, we need some of his blood, and you seem to share some of his blood.
Of course.
How much you want for a pint?
Well, why don't I just go with you?
That's what we eat.
It's probably real
be
dangerous.
It's fine. I have a sword.
We saved me from being kidnapped.
You can come if you want.
You need a lot more than a sword.
But what's in it for us?
Well, my blood.
Yeah.
What about if it requires a human?
Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, Raynar is human.
I think he's the only one.
Stab him in the brain.
There's enough. There's humans.
No, I mean in our group. I don't think there's enough.
I'm getting a mini out for
We're
Raynar.
just a group of like
We should give
So,
some money to the
Probably.
You know, then they just buy weapons and kill everybody.
So we should probably see if we can find a beardless dwarf now. Think Reynard knows one?
Raynard, you know a beardless dwarf?
I mean, there's plenty of dwarves in town. I mean, Most of the females don't have beards. Nah, that's.
I think it's 50-50.
I mean, some of them,
That's a stereotype.
but yeah, that's a stereotype. I mean, maybe they shave them. I don't know.
I mean, you don't wear a pointy hat.
Do you know any female dwarves who would be willing to go on a grand adventure? Don't have a beard?
I could, you know, for an amount of money, I could hire a barmaid.
Do I have to pay them in advance?
Probably.
That's how those types of things tend to go.
I mean, they usually charge by the hour.
Well, if they charge by the hour, that sounds like we don't pay them in advance.
That's a good point. I've never actually gotten one, so I don't really know how it all works.
A barmaid?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you don't own a bar.
it's true.
Oh, that's true. We already have a barmaid. Is our barmaid
But
a
do we
dwarf?
have a dwarven?
I guess it'd probably be a halfling though.
Why don't we just
Well,
ask,
I know your bartender is a halfling.
why don't we just ask the guild to send us one?
I want to say
Good
though
point.
that most.
You already pay the
We already pay
yeah,
them.
you already pay every like 10 days. You already pay the
Yeah.
guild.
So you might as well tell the guild to send us one.
Yeah.
I want to say that the guild gave us
tell them
mostly
it's on a special
dwarves
trip.
as our bartenders.
I only
they
remember
gave half-
remembering the fact that
We
the
have
bartender was a
halflings because they're
halfling.
half price.
Well, I remember making the bartender a halfling just because the book said so and because he was racist.
Well, also they're
So
half
it's stuck in my
price.
head.
We hired
So.
the four.
Kill all those halflings.
Yeah, and those don't work for you anymore. Which I did say that the guild gave you new hirelings. I just didn't specify what their race was. So if you say hi or low, somebody.
Hi.
Yeah, it turns out you have a beardless female dwarf as one of your barmaids.
Alright, let's bring her.
So I mean, she already works for you. You don't have to pay her.
She's already being paid.
Keep her in a cage that's moved to fire.
That's a
Fire.
Mornhilda.
terrible idea.
Thing.
I
Mornhilda.
love that.
Ah, lovely Mornhilda.
That's
Would you like
going
to
to be
go on
my
an
character in
adventure?
the next campaign.
Sorry, what did you say?
Lovely Mornhilda. Would you like to go on an adventure?
Of course! I'd love to go on an adventure.
Alright,
I thought
I'll get back to you.
were
We're leaving soon. It won't be that long. You don't have to pack. Just be ready for danger.
Oh,
Got a
okay.
sword or something? And,
Mickey Mouse is your
grab that.
I'll get a kitchen knife.
Perfect.
It's not the little
I
like,
love
Well,
the
well,
job
well,
in Mornhilda's
not
place.
the little like Mickey Mouse.
And Mornhilda was actually the name of my female paladin for World of
Oh,
Warcraft.
Mornhilda.
Feel free to use
Bring
the
a
name.
pint.
No, a cask.
Bring a cat. Oh, a whole cask.
What's a whole cask?
We're gonna need a cask of specifically dwarven beer.
Of
Dwarven
course.
ale.
Ale.
Of course, we have plenty.
Sounds different. I feel like that's different.
It's different.
I have ginger ale.
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah. I don't think there's enough.
So, you guys did find out the location was underneath the theater. So, how are you guys planning on getting in the theater?
Well, I'm guessing there's probably a show playing.
There's always shows playing.
So,
My vote is for subterfuge and shelter.
Well, that's the start of the plan. Okay.
You do have renown that you haven't spent. Wink, wink.
That's true. I do have one renown. Right? No, I have two renown actually because I took what's his face.
Orange.
Already forgotten.
Did you only have one on you?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you had two. I thought you would have three, but maybe you only have two.
No, because we both used one, and we never did the third quest.
Ah,
We
okay.
never
We
got
get
the
a third quest.
I ended up pushing the storyline, so we ended up like not doing all 4 quests for every single like group. I think I only did like 2 for a couple of them.
Two for the ones we were a part of.
so we can
Yeah, pretty
renown
much.
our way in, or we can just, buy some tickets and see a show.
Yeah,
I could see if Mert will buy us tickets.
that's why I was hinting at the renown.
So, well, since it's the Harpers, I mean, we can just say we're doing some subterfuge and stealthery and skin it.
No, we're not 100% the Harpers actually own the theater. That's just where we meet them.
That's just where Mert meets people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If they
But
owned
Mert
it,
knows
then,
there a lot. He might have like a membership.
or we can see if they're
Give me magic
hiring.
paper lift.
All 8 of
I have
us.
one.
Well, no, it just takes a couple, and we can sneak the rest in.
Yeah. Leave a door unlocked.
Yeah.
I send him a letter.
Send him a letter.
Okay. I'm going to take out my one-page first. I just felt like saying.
Okay, so what does the letter say that you're going to send him?
I'm going to say, hey, we need 8 tickets to the theater tonight. Also, do you have any more of that magic paper home?
Go ahead and roll me persuasion on top of your letter.
Thanks.
Roll me a persuasion for your letter.
But should we go in during a show or during the day when it would be pretty empty? Or I guess they'd probably do it first thing starting the day.
22? Perfect. Okay, so I'm assuming you sent off your letter.
I could include a renown on it.
Perfect. You'll send off your letter. You know you normally don't hear back on like the same day. Normally it takes like a day.
Yeah, Mert is lazy.
He's busy enjoying the theater. It's very hard to read in the dark.
Well, he also likes to feel like he likes us to think that he's in control of our relationship.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do for today? 'Cause you have the entire day ahead of you. At the theater right now is a play.
Wow, that was very descriptive.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to flip to the theater, okay?
Like during the day, because I'm thinking of doing some scouting.
Let's say scouting would be a good idea.
Alright, are you just walking up to the front, because it is guarded, or are you going to try and sneak in?
Sneak in, please.
Or maybe you can just, ask them about the theater.
The play is called Wishes of the Fairy Dragon.
Just ask. I'm not going to jail again.
Can
You
we
have
get
to
that
go.
fairy dragon? I would like that more instead of
So you're gonna go to the
Take
theater.
it back to the dragon dealership.
Alright, so Mr. Gimble, you said you were scouting. You arrive. Let's say you arrive at the theater. You do see there are guards. There's even a ticket booth, and you see the signs up for Wishes of the Fairy Dragon for tonight. It's what are you doing?
Is impersonating a journalist a crime?
Possibly.
Possibly?
Well, I mean, what's a journalist really?
Someone who wants to do a report on the play that's going to happen.
And maybe you're actually gonna write that report. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not even lying.
Exactly.
It may not get published.
Yeah.
Publish it. It might just be for practice.
So, who are you walking up to the ticket booth, or are you walking up to?
Or it might be for
Okay,
your,
What are you saying?
my mind's blanking on
Awesome. All right, so you walk into the ticket booth. There's an old man in the ticket booth. Do you want some tickets, young man?
your thesis.
Well, are there any rehearsals going on right now?
Ah, yes, there's a dress rehearsal for tonight.
All right, listen. I'm with the local Inquirer,
Right.
and we're working on a piece about the wonderful arts in town here in
Oh,
Watergate.
of course, yes.
And I just wanted to step in on the rehearsal and just kind of do some reporting,
Persuasion.
What's going on? Oh, that's fine. Hey, that's one.
All right, so he lets you in. He believes every word you're saying, that you're part of the local Inquirer.
Yep.
You go in. It's a really nice, large amphitheater. You've been here before. You're better dressed, probably. I'm not going to show you the exact layout.
I'm still looking.
Oh, okay, so you're still wearing it. You're still wearing that outfit.
Magic. I don't need to clean my clothes.
Yeah, you see people up on stage doing the dress rehearsal. You see somebody sitting down there yelling at them occasionally to do better. Do better.
Do my bidding.
There's a nice balcony view that that's where Mert sat up on, is one of the private balconies. Where exactly are you looking?
Well, I'm thinking down, so I'm gonna try to be sneaky
Right?
and like not really try to get caught, but if I do get caught, I don't want to look suspicious.
All right, give me a stealth check to try and get like backstage.
Okay.
I can tell you already passed because we rolled the same number and you're about to add things to it. So
17.
yeah, you sneak behind, you sneak into the back. I want to get an investigation to try and find anything at all.
Something, that's a net 20. And on top of that, I was actually going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Perfect.
To see if I can find anything.
You got a 26.
Yeah, 26.
All right, so combining the two together, you manage to find an old. Yeah, you find like it's buried behind stuff. Like people have forgotten about it long ago. You find like an old like dwarven staircase that leads down to like a really nice set of like 20-foot high and 20-foot wide like bronze doors. There's a dwarven like runes etched into it. Do you speak dwarven?
No, I don't think so.
What languages do you have?
I forgot to write them down.
You are a gnome, right?
Yeah.
I believe gnomes, the written language is still dwarvish, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So I know like giants and stuff share the same language as dwarves. So you're able to read that the runes say the 3 keys bring them forth.
Okay. Is there any kind of like a pedestal or any obvious place to put the keys?
No, there is not. It is a perfectly smooth door.
Alright.
By the way, you're actually standing right here.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
Alright, so I believe I'm going to leave now.
Alright, give me one more stealth check to get back out unnoticed.
That's a
15. As you're attempting to leave, a guard notices you, and you get like a hooded lantern like in your face.
Ah, hello.
What are you doing back here?
Just doing some reporting for the local inquirer.
The local inquirer, huh?
Can't say words.
No one's supposed to be back here without permission.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. I didn't see anybody when I came back here.
I don't know what to do with you. Give me persuasion real quick. Listen. You didn't take anything, did you?
No, of course not.
All right. I'm gonna let you go on a warning this time.
Okay.
But if I catch you back here again, I'm gonna have to report it.
Yes, sir.
Now get along.
Of course.
He shoos you out.
How's the rehearsal going?
It looks quite nice.
Where's the fairy dragon?
And
There's a person dressed like a fairy dragon. Or better yet, I think no, fairy dragons are small. They have a fairy dragon on a stick.
A real one? They stab it on
No,
the
it's
stick?
fake. It's I don't know, paper mache. I don't know.
Fairy Dragon
A
X Machina.
cardboard thing that like somebody just walked by in the background.
Exactly.
Okay. I make my egress.
All right, you head back to the tavern. Is anybody else doing anything while he's doing this?
I was telling a story to the stone.
The stone listens
And
intently.
that was how Orin died to a mind.
Interesting.
It was very traumatic.
How do you think it removes the brain, though?
I don't know.
Very interesting.
Apparently it has a
You
beak.
can't hear the stone.
I'm like, apparently it has a beak. But like, where is the beak? I just see tentacles.
Perhaps it's under the tentacles.
Like,
Perhaps it acts like a straw and drinks the brain out of the hole.
like a bug.
No. Okay, so. Yeah.
Butterfly to me.
Right?
That's like.
I don't know how you got a butterfly, but okay.
That's how the butterflies get nectar.
Oh, really?
They have like this.
The stone is unaware of how butterflies get nectar.
I've never even seen a butterfly in this.
Everyone's seen a butterfly. I just don't know how many of them paid attention to it drinking nectar.
I'm a kangaroo, don't judge me.
Maybe. Alright, so you come back. I'm assuming you relay the information.
Yeah, I report.
This is the same day that you left the letter. You guys have basically the 3 keys already. Are you planning on waiting to hear back from Mert, or?
It would be easier that way. That way we save money on getting money. I mean,
Alright.
we could just see if we could get them on reputation.
Alright, so while all this is going on, you guys welcomed your new recruit, Zerny. Zerny the Drow.
Hello, Elf Spirit.
What's up? We're about to end this. Come with us.
We
Okay.
just have a couple questions.
Are you free at the store?
Well, look like a drawer.
What are the questions?
I
Said you had a
don't know.
couple questions. I mean, what are the
I
questions?
just assumed we had questions for potential recruits. Like,
You part of the
do you
circus?
need money?
Spend a lot of time sitting in
That's
alleyways with guns pointed out, waiting for people to run by.
I was thinking more, were you part of the circus?
No, the circus is part of the mole man. You see the mole man control everything.
Are you scared of bronze dragons?
No, bronze
Pretty good
dragons
question.
are the resistance against the mole man.
Okay. I like this plot line. We could go with this.
Alright, so let's say you all met, and I'm gonna fast forward it to tomorrow, just so we can go ahead and get you guys some money. And he last week he showed up.
I don't remember.
He's the dwarven paladin of Orin's order.
Orin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He worships Orin like a god.
Worships
He is a
Orin.
god, I'll have you know.
I mean, apparently he grants some powers.
I mean,
Paladin.
I'm.
You believe hard enough in something,
Then you just get magic powers.
you get magic powers. That's
To smite things.
that's how math works.
Well, they say if you believe in something enough, it becomes real.
All right, so I'm going to explain how this works. Even though I explained last time, I'm still going to do it because I've been keeping track of the math. Who wants to be the roller for this week, for this 10-day week?
You're gonna
Alrighty.
determine how much money we make.
First, roll me a percentage. Make it good.
Seriously.
Yeah, we need it.
We got this.
That is 102?
That's 2
Or
actually.
is it 2?
That's 2 actually.
Yeah.
You have to get a 10 with those to get 100.
You do?
Yeah.
Maybe we need a different roller.
Unfortunately, this was a bad week for y'all apparently. So we're gonna start with 2.
It has to be all zeros.
Yeah, it has to be all zeros for 100. Now, the game requires that I give you 10 to your roll every week, so that's up to 12. I know Anders invited all the guards after the fireball, so that I was going to give you guys another 10. The game also required me to -5 because there were the rat rumors last week. Unfortunately, it affects you for 3 weeks. So yeah, so you're keeping track?
I guess they weren't rumors.
Yeah, so you're up to 17. Is there anything you want to argue would improve your makings for the week?
Our purple
Choose
beer.
a different roller.
I'd like to think there are a lot of people in there drinking to mourn Orin. You know, maybe the news has spread a little.
We have a snow.
They're all real sad about
How
it.
did Orange not
A mind flayer.
Brain sucked out of his head.
We do have
As an
magical.
attraction.
Technically, we have the magical Goodberry beer wine.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I'm hearing a Goodberry beer wine. I'm hearing the death of Orin. So I guess you guys held like a wake or something here. What was the other one?
Certain.
I said purple beer, but that's okay.
Panther
Yeah.
petting?
Are you allowing your panther to make money for panther petting? All right, so that's panther petting right there. What else?
We
Did we
have
do
a stuffed
dragon
mind
already?
player as an attraction. Who
that?
doesn't want to see a stuffed mind player?
Well, we said it's a humanoid, so that's.
We got its head at least.
And technically, you haven't really made that into a prop yet.
Haven't we? It's
But you do have a mind flayer head to show off. So I'll give that. So I'll give you plus 20 for all of that. All right. So what are we up to? 37. Unfortunately, For guild expenses, you have to minus 10 gold. So what are we up to?
27.
And unfortunately, to pay everybody, because you do have your own dwarf, I'm taking 10 off of this. There is a minus 40 for paying your hirelings. Yeah, that's what I'm taking out, the guild expenses. Well, yeah, it's the money they take from you to pay those people. So you're what, at -3?
Oh, well, we were at 7
So-
after the door.
So the guild only takes 25 gold from us because
That was when you had the were-rats.
Imagine
it
us
was-
all just
it was
at a table with a
halflings.
counting machine, just like
wasn't that when we
But
had
you don't get
halflings?
half because they're halflings.
That
That
is
was
exactly what
you got
told
half
us.
because they were
I was
were-rats,
the one that said
and
That
they
is
said
exactly
halflings.
Is that
what
in their
you told us to
contract?
start with.
First of all,
half off.
the were-rats, I allowed you guys to get it marked down to like 35, but you said 35, so I'm gonna, or 25, right? You said 25, right?
You said half price if we get halflings instead of dwarves or other critters.
All right, but you
Mostly,
said that
I think
you
said
said
because
it
he
was
racist.
25 though, right? And we did agree one of them was a dwarf, so I'm gonna mark that to 30 now. So what's the total?
So
Here.
we had 40, no, 10 taken away from the door, so that brought us down to 17. And now we have another 30.
Here, how about this? You got 2. That's 12.
So we started with what, 37?
I wrote it all down. So you had a 2.
Yeah.
I just have to do the math. All right, so you rolled a 2.
It was 37.
I gave the book tells you to give you 10.
minus
You lost 5 for the rats.
Then we
So
had
I'm gonna put that over there. You gave 10 off of the guards. You made 20 from the bullshit you gave me. You minus 10 for guild expenses, and you lost 30 from paying because you upgraded to a female dwarf. So that is 42 minus 45. So yeah, it's -3. You guys made -3 gold.
Sweet. Hang it on
Rocking
the
in
wall.
the dough.
Not choosing you.
My first -3 gold pieces.
Starts with a
Luckily, you have a fund built up so far. So what exactly is the fund up to?
Everything here is free to take down
The
and play
fund
whenever
is
you'd like.
up
So you
to
can come in and try stuff out.
193 gold.
Okay, so you guys have 193 gold in your tavern right now. So, you did get a letter back from Mert. You got the, because you added a renown in there, he gave you 1 more piece of paper and 8 tickets. Remember, you all have to look nice. No. So, I think you still have your gown, you still have your gown, you still have your, what's it?
He's got magic.
You prestidigitation yourself. You 3 are new members, unfortunately.
I have prestidigitation.
So you're gonna prestidigitize. What about you?
Tail.
It's great to meet you. Take care.
fancy.
In good Zolop fashion, for you 2 gold. What about you?
I'll see if he has any dwarf-sized stuff.
In true Zolop
Tell him
fashion.
he's best friends with the world.
Oh, he's gonna give you a discount because you follow his son's religion. 1 gold.
Thank you, Zola. I'll put in a good word for you. It'll make you a saint or something. When it's your time.
I'm real broken up about my boy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
too.
glad to see his teachings of those dirty halflings is being passed on.
He's gonna live on in all
Zolop
our
is now
hearts.
racist against halflings.
Zolop now hates halflings.
It was the halflings that killed Orin, okay?
It was probably a mind flayer halfling. I know it was.
I start looking
They
at
led
Zolop
to it,
here.
okay? It was like a snowball effect.
Sorry, what did you
The
say?
halflings lead to the mind flayers.
It was a mindling, if you will.
You see his eyes are running, like his extra eyes he's painted on are running from the tears of his lost son. He only just met his son
Somehow he's
like
crying
a month
out
ago.
of his tear tattoos.
Well, they're painted on.
So
They're
when
painted on.
Yeah, but like there are tears forming out of those eyes. Somehow.
Oh my God, yes.
He's that sad.
Purple tears. All right, so
There's a lot better. You should start selling them.
Hey, when were we getting our nimble right?
Purple
all right. So what do you think?
When were we getting our nimble right?
Nimmerite. Let's say
After the game ends.
let's say it arrives, because otherwise it would be after the game ends. Let's say it arrives. You got a nimble right now.
Can we take it with us?
Are you planning on taking it with you?
Yeah, we take it with us.
It's not a combat model, unfortunately.
All right,
It's a bar. It's a working in a bar model.
All right.
It doesn't have a personality, unfortunately. Only
Would
that
not
one
take
has
away from
personality.
our- Could we fire somebody with that?
Maybe. If the game if this game continues in like months from now, I'll let you. If you remember, because I won't, I might give you a discount. You just gotta. All these the planets need to align for this to happen. All right, so I'm gonna say.
We want our 5 gold back for that Nimblewright. The Nimblewright discount.
Exactly. You gotta remind me.
Request to the party to take
What's your request?
take 54 gold out of the fund for spells. Because I need damage spells.
Oh my gosh.
It costs 50 for one spell.
That's insane. What do you need the 4 gold
I have
for?
10 gold right now.
Another
Because
spell,
you're broke?
26.
I thought it was half off though if it's like in your school though.
Yeah, I'll try to find one.
That's like
But my school is
Pretty sure it's cheaper than that.
Not evocation.
really expensive.
Not
Illumination
illusion.
saved my life.
Not necromancy.
Not necromancy.
I love
I
Necro.
might do evocation next.
I always go necromancy.
It's like you can have an army of death.
I mean, not at this level, but you can have a few.
Oh, it is, but you don't. Never mind.
You'd get arrested in Waterdeep for it, but I mean, you can still have some in your basement. As long as you only fight at night and no one realizes you're controlling them. Always wear a mask.
I'm just the accountant, so
What's that?
I'm just the accountant.
Well, accountant, what are you allowing him any money for his spells?
What does everyone else think?
I can give you 10 gold to take.
I'm usually mean to say.
I still have the wizard spell.
I'll give you
And
10.
after he rolled badly,
I know he rolled badly.
I'll
but
give you 10 gold if you promise to help me my crusade against the mole man.
Did we get that necromancy spell?
oh yeah, you guys got it.
We did?
Yeah.
Should I draw some spells from that?
Sure. That means I gotta look that up, don't I? So give me a second. Somebody pick that up. I actually knocked it off.
His old spell.
Perfect, thank you. Alright, I'm looking up the spell book. Alright, Stitch Fletch, containing all the spells. Came with a key. It was made out of elf skin, woven with dwarf hair. Alright, Monster Manual. It's complicated. You're gonna need to write all these down. Because I'm literally going to read off everything in his spellbook.
Oh, he's got a specific one. Alright.
He does, yes.
You got this?
One.
I'm gonna read them off in the way they give them to me. I mean, I'll try and tell you for level 1 or not. Alright, for level 1s, he had Detect Magic, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, and Shield.
Magic missile.
For second level, he had Misty Step and Suggestion.
He already has that.
For third level, he had Counter Spell.
I can't cast those.
Oh, you can't do it?
We're
Okay.
not cool enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, this campaign is ending.
So, magic missile.
Alright. Yeah, and all the things that he switches out are like third and above. So,
Fire Stalker finally get a level 2 spell.
And so that you can have your multi-attack. So yeah, I'm gonna take
Double arrow.
Magic.
I'm
I
gonna
was
take a
trying
flaming
not to.
spear. And that was in his book. And I'm gonna take magic missile.
How much money do you need?
That would be all my gold. I need 56.
You got what? 10?
I gave you
he
10,
got
he
20
gave
from these two, so.
So 36?
36 is how much you need. How much gold did you have?
I had 40. Well, I had 46. I need 54 total to take 2 cells.
So 34.
Because I need 100 gold.
I'm gonna let you guys figure out the math. I don't care anymore.
You're good.
Alrighty. So, everybody's ready to go to the theater now, I'm hoping.
Are we good?
We shall kill the mole man.
Probably.
Alright,
This is another trick. I'm now realizing I have to be in combat. So I'm becoming a combat wizard. I'm learning how to fight with my magic.
alright,
What?
so,
Strahd sacrificed himself for you.
alright everybody. You all can make it there easily. You're all let in because you're well dressed. Plus you all had tickets.
You don't have to get arrested for somebody casting spells.
Yeah, so you guys are in your seats, you're watching it, it's dark. How are you guys all planning on getting back there?
I'm small.
Because some of you are stealthy, but I have a feeling some of you might not be.
I am very stealthy.
I'm very not
My
stealthy.
new character is pretty stealthy.
Now, there is an option that the book gives me that everybody listening, Gimbal.
I'm listening.
Okay. People who have stealth as an ability. You can give yourself disadvantage to give someone who is bad at stealth advantage.
Who's bad at stealth? I am pretty good stealth.
I have a
I'm
plus
very
7
bad
myself.
at stealth.
Also a pretty good self.
With my
I have a +5.
Stealth?
Yeah.
With my character.
Okay, so you're not bad then. So we have you and so 2 people are gonna need help
I'll
probably.
take disadvantage.
Can we split the disadvantage?
I was gonna say I can take disadvantage as well for her.
All right, so
You have my boots that gives advantage.
yeah, so that'll balance
right.
you out already. So yeah, so you're the only one gonna be rolling with a disadvantage. So go ahead and roll me, Mr. Disadvantage Ranger.
Which one would I use? The panther or
Are you riding the panther? So you rode the panther into the
I
theater.
feel like the theater won't allow that.
It's his emotional
All right.
therapy panther.
What I'm going to say is they were not going to allow that. So give me a stealth check for the panther to get in.
Discrimination.
It'll be a normal stealth check for the panther to get in.
That's what I'm saying.
Service animal.
This is Waterdeep. They don't believe in that. This is in 2019.
I got a 10.
Okay.
We got caught.
Your panther got caught. So go ahead and give me your disadvantage roll for yourself trying to get back.
That's a 9.
Right. You unfortunately also got caught. Gimbal, go ahead and roll me your stealth check trying to get back there.
That's a, what's that, 17?
You made it back perfectly fine. You go ahead and roll me.
I roll straight, right?
Yeah, just roll straight.
16.
You also got caught. Go ahead and roll me. You now have advantage because I'm rolling against it. So
Did you use the boots?
Are you rolling?
Oh, do I just
My
have
boots gave me straight
What?
because
I do have it.
I'm rolling a different one for everybody. Yeah.
That is
But
a
you've got
17.
the.
You made it back there. Go ahead and roll me.
Did you pick up
12.
the elven boots?
You made it back there.
It's the boots of all time.
You have advantage, so go ahead and
But
roll.
I'm taking
I rolled like
disadvantage.
an 18 for you, and I can't even remember against your cat. So,
At 17.
all right, so you made it back there. So,
Seriously?
for the panther, the ranger, and the bard, who are now in like custody by just the guards at the theater. It's in a cage.
There's poor people that way. Run away.
So what are y'all two doing? And who brought the cat?
Look, I don't know who the cat is. I've never seen the cat in my life.
Listen,
I can
give me.
just tell you this. I am with the Harpers, and I take out my renowned play that has a Harper symbol on them. And I was given an anonymous tip that something was going on in the back.
I'm with him.
Give me a persuasion. You stop adding because you're gonna make it worse. Give me persuasion.
15.
Okay. So he calls in another guard. He passes off your renown to the other guard. The guard disappears for a few minutes. You guys are, whoever made it right now is standing at the door for a few minutes. You might be a little worried.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
When the second guard comes back, he leans in and whispers, and the guard says, "All right, Mert says you're on an important mission.
Yeah.
So we're going to escort you to wherever it is you're going."
Okay.
So the guard...
Everything's some companions.
You're lucky Mert's spoken for you. You guys get escorted to the bronze door. Yeah, you're being taken along with him.
I'm guessing that takes my renown.
That did take your renown, yes. But it was a good use of it. So,
Honestly, if I still had mine,
don't know what that is.
the time I was murdered, I would have just like dropped it on the floor and said, "Oh yeah, this is."
Alright. For the dwarf, let's use this D12 right here.
That looks like a dwarf to me.
Looks like a female dwarf to me
You
too.
said you had dwarf minis you were using though.
Not for the barmaid. I only have 3 dwarf minis, okay? And apparently I needed 5 today. Alright, so I need marching order. Who showed up first?
I'm going to be last.
Alright, put it in my hand. I can't see right here. Put it in my hand. Alright, perfect.
Yes. So definitely have
I'm
moment
going
order.
in last.
I was going to be, the 2 of us are going to be in the back.
Thank you.
Because we were held up.
Yeah, so they're definitely moment order.
I think
All right.
I would probably be in the front because I was showing everybody.
Well, I put Raynar and the chick there for a reason.
That's fine.
If you want, you can rearrange whatever something is. Yeah, switch with somebody. Alright, so as
They are the keys.
As Raynar and the barmaid holding the dwarven cask walk close to the door, you notice the runes light up and the door actually opens up. So as you guys walk inside, to explain what you're seeing here, the green lines I made are to line up with those green lines over there. That is actually the second floor. Just try and use your imagination to pretend it's on top of it.
See, you shoved it.
Yeah. Yeah, just line up the green lines to tell where you are. Alright, so you can see up above you there is a second floor. Those marks right there are the bridge pieces that crumbled and broke. Above you,
Like those lines.
like you can see above you and there's those bridges that are going across. Okay? You don't really know what they are going to, but yeah, you can see that they're going across.
Did I get my cat?
Yeah.
Did I get my cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hence the reason why your cat's right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me read how high this crap is. Oh yeah, it's 60, the bridges are 60 feet up in the air. The rectangle I drew is basically a solid stone pillar that's the support system. Huh?
How far down do we go? At least 60 feet.
At least what?
I was just thinking, how far underground are we already?
Oh, you guys are pretty decently under there at this point.
Can we hear the play going on?
You cannot hear the play anymore, no. So yeah, so you guys have arrived here. It seems completely empty. You can't see this, of course, but that'll come later. So I need to know who's going where. The female with the cask is following Raynar. Just somebody move Raynar. He walks all the way in.
Sure, you do that. Raynar, get back here. Right here.
Yeah, he's amazed by this area. They each take up 2 different spaces.
I
So.
say Raynar, wait, and I cast Detect Magic as original. It takes 10 minutes.
Alright, so you're going to stop for 10 minutes, cast Detect Magic? This entire area is glowing with magic.
It's super magic in here, guys.
Yes.
Well,
Definitely
guys,
moment.
it's super magic in here.
What happened to
Of course.
What
Moment
is
of
the,
position.
What's the school of magic? Do you know?
What?
What's the school of magic?
Vault kind.
Yeah, we're both kind.
It's not like an illusion or anything.
No, it's not an illusion. So yeah.
I want to check out the stonework. Can I?
You're gonna like check out the walls or?
Dwarven?
Yeah, everything looks dwarven made. Everything looks dwarven made.
What time period would it look like?
I assume.
Old. Not too old because, you know, the last lord was the one who had it made. So, I mean, it's not old in like dwarf, but it's old in like human. I'll explain. What's that?
This
So it's like
vault.
20?
It's probably older than that. It's probably like 50 or something.
Yeah, let's say like 50 or 60. I said 50 or 60. I didn't say 20.
I'm just gonna kind of like whistle, kick the stone a little. This is nice. Custom made this.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely made by the mole man.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep walking.
Alright, as you're walking forward, you're not seeing, this place seems completely empty. You don't even hear any noise. Like, if you make any noise, it actually just kind of like echoes up above to the chamber above you.
It's not a silent screen.
Yeah, no.
I'm just happy that I didn't
It's just
get
magical,
shot.
okay?
The last time I walked to a space that I couldn't see, I got shot.
Yeah, move Raynar and the dwarf up the other side, seeing that you guys are going up that side. Sure, let's move them all the way over there. They walk all the way over there, and Raynar calls back to you that he sees a door.
Jeez, Radar.
Walk over to Rainstar.
It's all good there.
Raynar fears nothing,
I
okay?
investigate the door.
Roll me investigation.
Looking for like traps, I guess.
Roll me investigation still.
Let's say 19 plus 6.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Do I see any evidence of mole
If only
man?
we had our door kicker.
You see
open
no
and
evidence
still.
of mole man.
What's the air quality?
Hiding very well.
25.
It's stale.
Stale? Got it. Okay. I
If it's
open the door.
locked,
Are you going to push on it?
It's a pull door.
Who's pushing on it? You?
Yes, because
All
I
right.
see this.
Give me a strength check. It feels like it's pretty heavy.
Okay. Does it feel like it's locked?
It just feels really heavy.
That's a 7 for strength. Hey, I'll take that as a bad roll.
Yeah. You don't move it.
Radar, help!
I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm but a weak gnome.
Here, because you asked Raynar. Raynar will give it an attempt because you're helping him. With Raynar's help, you open the doors.
I like to rush in there and take a look for mole man.
All right, move him up first.
He shoves past all of us.
All right, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, jeez.
you're looking for the mole man?
I wanted so bad for it to be a pull door and just be like, no, you still can't open it.
Ew.
It's not moving.
That is a 10.
10. You are now stunned for 24 hours. While looking at the amazing artwork on that wall, you can get another save in 24 hours. His character is now really into that wall art.
Okay, now this is Bird Box. Get your blindfolds on and try to get him out.
You don't know that.
I go
All right.
over where I don't see the artwork. I'm like, hey, what you doing over there?
He does not answer you.
I was just too stunned.
He's just staring at that wall. He's drooling a little bit.
I'd like to do an insight check to see if I can tell that he's under some sort of spell.
Give me an insight. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. He's green.
He's drooling.
He's drooling. Okay.
Since this is a
It's probably a
dwarven
bad
thing, can I
sign.
like try and figure it out? Is this like a trap that the dwarves tend to use?
No, this isn't a dwarven thing.
Okay.
I will say because you have detect magic up, you can tell that wall is greatly emanating enchantment.
Okay.
He got the extra options when he had this thing built.
What's going on?
I assume I can be like, okay, yeah, he's
Because you have detect magic, I'll say you can see that the wall is emanating enchantment on it.
Stop Raynar from going in there.
Well, he didn't go in. He's still.
Yeah, Raynar hasn't gone in yet.
Yeah, I know, but he's probably going to.
Well, you have no control over Raynar, and seeing how your friend here is telling everybody about the enchantment, he's not just walking forwards. Raynar's not in it.
So,
Go ahead and throw a rock. Give me a ranged attack roll.
You know what that would be?
It would be your dexterity plus proficiency plus whatever you roll.
14.
Does that be your armor class?
Yes.
Roll a d4.
Throw it that hard.
Roll a d4. Take 3 non-lethal damage from a rock.
Ooh, that's a 2. Whoops.
He is still stunned.
Alright, so,
Usually hear
let's
much
not go
something
over
about
there.
mole.
Okay. Well,
Plot twist, he is a
Do
mole.
we have a lesser restoration?
Can we just find a way to get around this stupid wall?
I mean, I would guess not look at it.
If you are not, if you walk in the room with the intent to not look at that wall, I will allow you to go up the stairs.
There's stairs?
They're right there.
I know, but I don't know that because I'm outside.
I apologize. The godly voice says they're right there.
They're right there.
The mole
So
that
I'm gonna
speaks
ask
from
you-
the heavens.
Like, the second I think about it,
What does the room look like and how are we getting through?
I don't want to look in there because he's under some kind of enchantment spell. Can you do anything about that? Would any kind of restoration do that?
I could kill him. Maybe that'll help.
We'll save that one as the last
There's
resort.
not really a whole lot that I can do about that. You know, I would say just don't look at it.
I would like to try to save him, but
Do
I
you
have nothing to
all right?
save him.
Do you have Arcana?
I do.
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a 24.
You believe that if you were to break the wall, because it's not actually the wall, it's the artwork on the wall. If you were to break that, it's not like a painting, it's actually etched into the wall. If you were to break that somehow, you believe the enchantment would stop.
I cast minor illusion just in front of his face, so he just a black square he can't see through.
Still stunned, unfortunately.
So yeah, we have to actually break it.
No.
So, what's your thought?
Okay, who's the strongest one?
Oh,
here?
you also believe that if you look upon it and are unaffected by it, you believe that you will not, you're basically going to be immune. With your
What
roll.
was the saving throw?
Okay. All right.
What was the saving throw?
Yeah.
Would I know that?
Well, that it was a wisdom thing?
If I were wise enough.
Yeah, you would know that if you're wise enough, you could probably look at it.
If you're a wise woman, take a look at that.
Yeah, I'm not going in that room until
Look,
that thing is
if we break the wall, if we break the artwork, it'll break the enchantment. But
Do
we
I look
have
strong
to.
to you?
You have to. What?
Do I look strong to you?
You look stronger than me.
everyone.
You just have to break the
I'm
artwork.
not strong.
Break the artwork.
Break the artwork.
I'm strong, but what if...
If you resist the spell initially, it won't affect you.
But are you smart?
I'm
Wise.
kind of wise, but what if we have 2 people staring at the wall then?
Well,
that's
I figure we'll
that's
keep
twice
throwing
as
people in there,
bad.
and one of us is gonna be able to resist the spell, right, guys?
And then it's that person's job to save everybody.
They have to save
Can I
it.
ask a hypothetical
And if
question?
not, this
What's
will be
that?
the
What
worst
if everyone
3K.
succumbs
How
to
do
the
you break a
portrait?
wall?
Then in 24 hours, everyone will take 1 exhaustion and get a chance to re-roll.
And what if everyone fails that?
Then it's
Then in another 24 hours, you take another exhaustion.
until we
And
die or somebody else
if
comes.
you're about to keep asking if they keep failing, 6 exhaustions equal death.
Okay.
So,
Unless a rescue party comes
I am
and
just
saves
going to
us.
So
say I have a ton of tools. I don't know if any of these are Mason's tools. But I
Oh,
don't
well,
know.
now that I have this handy war pick that I brought with
Yeah, you
me.
got a war pick.
Alright, so would you like me to go stare at the wall?
who's going to attempt to walk in the room?
Apparently, I
I've
All right,
got a
move-
Stare at a wall.
+2.
Move her into in front of a section of it. Yeah.
How about one of us just uses mage hand?
All right, move her actually like up 1, so she's like looking at it.
actually at the wall.
Give me your wisdom save.
Yeah, let her hope.
Trying to push it.
A 22.
You made it. Give me.
I'm good.
Sweet.
You will need to make an attack roll. Looks like a
the
nicely
wall.
made roll, like a
nicely
nicely
made-
made wall.
Don't miss.
I hope. I wish it
Don't
was
miss.
nicely made wall.
Attack with what though?
Well, what weapon are you using?
What am I using to break this wall?
I have a war pick.
A war pick?
Yeah.
Are you proficient with a war pick?
No.
Why'd you take my war pick?
I'm not taking your war pick.
It's a hammer. You just gotta hit
What weapon do you have?
I have a mace.
Okay, you can also use spells if you want.
Sacred flame.
The wall can't really make a saving throw, so I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Exactly. That's the only cantrip a cleric
Whack
has.
it with your hammer.
I'm just gonna smack you with a mace.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
What is it made of?
Stone.
So my attack
I meant not the wall, but the
is gonna be a 16.
Your mace glances off of it as if you do no damage.
Try again.
What's the picture made of?
Magic rock.
That's even worse. Okay. That's fine.
Hit it better.
Thanks.
Put your
No.
back into it.
Put your back into it.
Nope.
Do not make me
Okay.
come over there.
What about a 19?
A 19 will hit. Give me damage.
The moment we get
Oh my
paid by a wall.
This is a great trap. I love this trap.
How does a wall have AC?
Because it's a magical, like,
That's magical.
etching.
It's still a wall.
It's still a magical etching.
It's less
Alright.
having the ability to hit it and more having the ability to hit it square enough
Let's
to
see.
do damage.
13, 18, 26.
Alright. And by the way, I've actually done demolitions with a hammer before. Breaking a stone wall is not easy. Like, with your... Is it just a normal mace, or did you do something to it? Like, when you hit it?
Sacred flame.
Alright, with your clerical powers, you two-hand your mace, and it lights up in a sacred flaming passion, and you hit it, and like just this huge crack shatters across the stone, and that's when say your name again. Zerny?
Yeah.
Zerny, you take one level of exhaustion, but you're broken free.
Oh.
You now have disadvantage on ability checks until you rest.
I don't have that.
But yeah, the wall, you notice, with your detect magic, you notice the enchantment disappears when she shatters the wall.
No more running into rooms looking for mole people.
Did we take our good berry?
There's a mole man trap.
You're gonna use some of the key that you brought with you?
I'm just not sure.
Well, we're already in. Do we need a key once you're already past the wall?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what's in front of you later.
We'll see.
So, stairs?
Yeah. All right.
Like it worked.
Move up those stairs and then just pop yourself on the other side, basically.
What? He needs healing? What's he need healing?
He didn't take any damage. He's just exhausted.
Tired.
Well, I took 3 down. So we're wrong.
You took 3 non-lethal. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, yeah, as you come up here, you can now see 60 feet down into your chamber. You notice that there is a 10-foot gap on the opposite side of those bridges that you can see like a doorway that it was originally intended to connect to. No, there's 3. There's 3 doorways connected, like 1 to each of those bridges.
Hey, 3 doorways, 3 keys.
So, sorry, what was that?
How does jumping work? I
Um,
know there's rules.
You have to roll acrobatics, and then depending on your roll, depends on how far you get. I just put a DC on it, so effectively you guys are going to be rolling acrobatics to jump it. I have to go ask Brad real quick. Like, nobody move anything.
Who has the rope?
I mean, you can move every up onto that section, but nobody can go past Gimbal.
And like if somebody ties a rope on my waist, I'm pretty dexterous. Move me over to the closest one to you.
I was thinking that T aiming at my ass.
That could be fun.
I'm just gonna be in the back like, you know who would have been great at this? Or he was the guy that was built for this.
Yep.
Not lowly me.
Well, is that?
I'm not built for jobs like this. The running, the jumping.
I actually have a spell that counts from my hunt at the moment. I got Mischief Step. Fortunately, I only turned to the
Level
screen.
2 spell.
I know. But very effective for fading.
As Gimbal steps forwards, black ooze pours out of the wall.
Gross.
You were yelling at Raynar the whole time, and now it is you.
Oh dear.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
How the tables have turned.
I forgot to make a card for the black pudding.
Wasn't he a bad guy?
No, I think it means it's bad.
I'm horrible on everything but
I rolled a 7, so I wish I had more.
I rolled a 7.
So I mean, including my modifier, I rolled a 7.
Mine was my...
And I have a +4 to initiative.
All right. See you.
Oh my, that's never a good thing.
Who got above a 20?
I mean,
Right.
you should stop asking him that question.
All right. Who got above a 15? Right. What'd you get?
20.
16.
Okay. All right. Aurelia, what'd you get?
14.
Nice. Raven, what'd you get?
7.
Auric, what'd you get? All right. Root beer. I don't know where you are. It looks like you're still downstairs. Just make a straight line on the staircase. Like, make an actual straight line. There you go. Perfect. All right. You hear the manly gnomish noises, maybe screams, I don't know what you choose to do, of Gimbal. Alrighty?
And I will attempt to shoot a ray with my last.
With your longbow, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 14.
You hit, give me damage.
Probably still 7 damage. Wait, no, 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright, your arrow sinks surely into the pudding as it appears that the pudding eats your arrow.
Oh no, not that arrow. That was your favorite arrow, wasn't it?
You only have an infinite number of them. Alright, Zerny.
I can only...
Okay, I will cast Witch Bolt on
I
it.
have a feeling there's going to be a boss in the ball, and so I'm just...
I think that because I like Rangers so much that I actually use
Well, an 18 hit.
You hit. Give me damage.
Okay, that's not a
I'm
d12.
good at shooting.
That's a
whenever those
d6.
dots
What damage is which bolt again?
they look like
Yeah,
Lightning?
lightning.
Okay.
6 lightning damage.
Alright, as you cast Witch Bolt, you notice the lightning courses through it, and it's almost as if it's completely unaffected by the lightning.
try burning.
Curse you, Molman. Curse you and your evil machinations.
Alright, Gimbal.
I tried burning it.
Use chocolate
Right.
pudding.
How menacing does it look?
It looks just like that miniature. It looks like it wants to consume you.
It might, if we're not careful.
Turns out it's like this.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a flaming sphere. A 5-foot diameter sphere of flame is going to appear right here.
Yeah, you
Can't
probably
actually, it's gotta be in its own space. If it ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, makes dex save, and I use my action to wait. As a bonus action. Okay. So yeah, it appears here and I ram it into it and it's gonna take 2d6. Oh wait, no, it's gotta make 7. Dex save.
Here, I forgot to do one little thing. somebody put this behind the pudding. Like, the pudding needs to be on 4 squares. Right now it's on. And then put that behind the pudding. It also takes the 4 squares. When it got hit with lightning, it created a second pudding.
Okay, then my flaming sphere is going here.
Alrighty?
The pudding made more pudding?
Yeah, when the lightning hit it, it created a second pudding.
So no more
Did it get
lightning.
smaller or is it the same size?
I will say the one in the back is a little bit smaller, yes.
Okay. I'm glad it didn't just create mass out of nothing.
Actually, that's a good point. Let's use use this D20 instead of that coin. Because it is a much smaller pudding. Alright, cool.
Goes there.
Alrighty, tell me what it does. I'm waiting on you.
Well, you make a dex save.
I make a dex save. The little one or the big one?
Just the big one.
Just the big one.
You're going to create more.
Its dex save was a 15.
It makes it, so it's gonna take. Will you round down on damage? I did 5. You're gonna take half.
What was the total?
5.
Total was 5? Then yeah, it would take 2 then. So it takes 2 fire.
Yeah.
The fire seems to burn it sufficiently. It does not appear to be immune or resistant to fire.
Does it seem like extra damage or no?
No. Just seems like it's burning away at the ooze.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. It is now the bad guys.
I have fireball.
It's gonna eat you.
Alrighty.
If
First,
we-
the ooze is going to attempt to attack you, Gimbal, because you're the only thing in front of it. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
it hits.
Alright. Now I'm having to read this off, so give me a second. You're going to take 5 bludgeoning. Alright, and give me 1
Okay,
second.
this is the thing that's happening, huh?
Now it has to deal its acid
Oh,
damage.
solid.
Also, are you wearing any armor?
Friendly.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's
no, I'm
fine.
wearing leather armor.
Okay, and your leather armor now has a permanent -1 to it. And by the way, if the armor gets reduced down to 10, your armor is destroyed. By the way, so I don't remember how much leather armor has. I don't know if it's 11 or 12.
It's 11.
Okay, then yeah, when it hits you, your armor, the acid actually corrodes it enough that it falls off of you. All
Now you are
right.
butt naked.
Wait, if it takes 10 damage?
No, if the actual armor goes down to 10, then it, not your armor class, the actual armor goes down to 10, the armor basically falls apart from the acid
You
damage.
already have 10 plus your dexterity.
Yeah. So the total damage is 18 acid.
18 acid plus 5 bludgeoning?
Yeah, plus the 5 bludgeoning. No, it does not. It does not eat you.
It's a merciful ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah, my flaming spirit is down.
Yeah, I was,
Well, don't you have to roll a concentration?
As if you go unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious. My bad. I thought I just hit you. All right, so you are down.
Didn't think we'd have to heal so soon.
Yeah, I'll give you a good thing. The pudding doesn't actually eat anybody.
Yay, it doesn't eat my brain.
But hold on, how come the
Alright.
pudding in the other campaign immediately eats?
What pudding and what other campaign?
I remember like last.
We fought another pudding in this campaign, in the sewer.
You did? I don't remember that. Whatever.
I scooped it up and flung it in that orc's face.
Okay. Well, I don't remember that because it's too far away. So, Aurelia, it is your turn.
It is. It's a black pudding. That's in Sextar's.
I really didn't think we had to heal this soon. Alright, I guess I'll fix you. Yeah, he says. Let's see. They're so far away. 2, 5. So I'm gonna heal you for 9.
Alright, is that going to be you, Aurelia?
Yeah.
Auric, it is now your turn.
I know my role.
I'm just gonna look at it, look at all my armor and stuff. I'm just gonna throw a javelin at it.
Nice.
I'm not
Give me an
gonna
attack roll.
ruin my armor. No offense.
What are you doing?
That is a 22.
22 will definitely hit. Give me that damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Then it is Raven's turn. You got 9. Yeah.
I'm going to be like,
It's okay. Don't pay attention to your healer. It's
and
cool.
I'm just going to, I'm alarmed. I'm just going to squawk at
Actually, I wanna.
and with my squawk, I'm going to cast this.
Good man. Alrighty, it needs to make a wisdom, right? I don't have room to roll back here.
I was going to say, I don't think the black coatings are very wise.
I'm gonna take it even though it's terrible. It failed.
Yay!
I'm gonna have to start holding this like this so I can roll on it.
It takes 3 points of psychic damage and has disadvantage on its
You should get like a little folding table to sit here for you.
Yeah, that would be nice. I actually own one I could have brought. You said it's 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tray table.
Yeah. I use it, that's what I use the paint on. I could have easily brought it, I didn't think about it.
Ally. I'm going
It's the only thing I hate about this table.
I just
Don't
thought
get
about it.
eaten.
Yeah.
And
That's part of the reason why I was considering switching with Brad, is so I could have all the room. But,
Too many people.
yeah.
You heal 7. I casted healing word.
Cool. It's gonna be back on root beer after this.
Yeah.
Am I last?
Hey, look, Cape Fear Games, dragons.
Oh, really?
That's
Does
weird.
anyone know where he went?
Bathroom.
Okay, then we're gonna have him hold. Zerny, put it back on you.
Knowing that the moment's witchcraft has somehow counted my witch ball, I shall switch over to fireball knowing that moment hate fire.
I don't know.
I love the moment.
There's already a big problem in your mole man lore here.
Small man is.
There's a big problem. You said that bronze dragons are like the resistance. Bronze dragons use lightning. This is a big plot
Yeah,
hole.
this is an issue.
That's what I
Are
yeah,
you saying
they've
you're doing
adapted.
fireball?
Fireball.
Firebolt, okay. Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna assume an 8 does not hit.
It does actually. It's a big ball of goo.
Big massive
Okay.
sentient
It's a big ball
It
of
has like
spin.
an 8.
Don't fight it. Just be happy you hit.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering when my wild magic's gonna kick in.
Become one with
7.
7.
Huh?
Every time you do a leveled spell, you roll a d20, you roll 1.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you when it kicks in because that's extra work for me.
Oh, okay.
So you have to read the rules and figure it out for yourself.
Also, anytime you roll a 1 on an attack or anything on a leveled spell,
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
So do you roll 2 then if it's like a targeted?
Alright, Root Beer, get back here and attack it.
You're up, Root Beer.
It's your.
So I'm going.
You got this.
I'm going to stay where I am. Should I heal you?
We already healed him.
He's been healed twice now, so he's just chilling right now.
Does anyone actually need me?
No, he's the only one that has been attacked.
I think what needs to happen is that they need to die.
We have a paladin.
I guess we learned from our last encounter, huh?
So what are you doing, Root Beer?
I guess for my bonus action, I'll cast Ensnare, right?
Alrighty.
And then I will try to swing. Yeah, 19.
Alright, 19 to hit.
Safe to say, you're pretty scared.
My DC is still high.
I rolled a 20, so he's not ensnared.
Oh, he takes 5.
5 damage. 8 damage? Alright. Alright. Listen, he took 8 damage, I don't care. Gimbal, it's now your turn.
Well,
It is half movement to stand up.
yes. I do that.
Today.
I stand up, and I Firebolt at it.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
That's a 19. It'll hit.
Yeah, it will.
Plus, whatever that was.
Plus a lot. That was a D10.
I can't do anything.
Hey, that's a 9 fire damage.
You don't actually need fire to hurt this thing. Like, you've already shot it with an arrow once.
It's the only kind of spell I have. 9.
Well, no, I'm saying like he said he doesn't have any like fire spells. He doesn't need fire spells.
Yeah.
Well, then, my arrow just kind of just ate it.
Yeah, it ate it, but it still took damage.
It's like acid, it corrodes whatever.
Yeah. All right. What damage did you say? 9. Okay.
It would reduce your melee weapons if you start.
Away from that.
I don't know that, but like, and you don't know that. And, like,
Unfortunately, if he moves away, that's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and I don't really want to get hit again.
and he used his action to attack, and I don't want him to attack.
All right, Gamble, are you done or? All right, it's the bad guy's turn. Move the D20 up beside you and in front of the paladin. All right, first the big one's going to attack, and it's going to keep attacking you, Gamble.
We got you.
All right, I'm gonna do red for the big one, green for the little one.
How many times do you go down?
Well, I don't know if you'll beat Orange.
It's 13 to hit you.
13 will not hit. Oh, wait, yeah, well.
Oh, it matches now.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to catch shield, though, so it's not.
Okay, cool. For the paladin, it was 23 to hit you. Alrighty, you're gonna take 8 bludgeoning. You're also gonna take a permanent -1 to your armor, and you're going to take 16 acid damage.
Stay away from this thing.
Alrighty, and that is their turn. So it is now Aurelia's turn.
How you doing there, new guy?
I'm barely bloody.
You're barely bloody.
Paladin, he's fine.
Your armor's a little bit wet, a little wacky,
You're
but
looking.
Do any of our mages have mending?
hopefully.
That's terrible. What is your you call
it's
yourself
funny.
mages?
I have mending actually.
You're the most valuable member of the team now.
It'll make it look nicer, but it won't actually fix it.
Yeah, I'll fix his armor if it's
So I
there's
can
enough left.
I can
I
sacred
don't think
flame
it
things, right?
permanently
Yeah.
will fix.
You just gotta tell me which one you're gonna do it.
Which one looks more menacing?
The big one is a huge blob of acid. The little one's a little blob of acid.
So the little one probably has less health. Theoretically,
It might.
The little one might do less damage.
that's true. So we should probably have the big one. But what if the big one makes more?
Just don't hit it with
We've been hitting it with fire. That's radiant. I can't imagine it's.
Not holy damage.
Yeah, I can't imagine radiant's gonna be.
Okay. So let's sacred flame the poor guy.
Which one? Big or
The
little?
big one.
Big one? Alright, I can tell you he failed already just by my roll, so give me damage.
So 10. Yay!
10 damage? Nice.
Hey, it's rare for that to hit, so it's really exciting.
Okay, Auric, you got a little ooze right in front of you.
I guess I'll just use another javelin and stab at it.
Alright, which one are you hitting with the javelin?
Little one.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Wait, do we want to focus fire the big one?
If you go up next to, if you go into attack the big one, you push me out of your way.
That is true.
Do I want to do that?
But you'll be immediately auto-targeted probably, so.
I'll hit the big one then if we're going for
With
big.
javelin,
Be auto targeted anyway.
How is this thing not melting?
you hit, give it damage.
Use my holy smite.
Can anybody make water?
I can really just make people really uncomfortable. That's
I
basically all I
can
can
make it think there's water.
24 damage.
Before. Did you smite on top of that?
Yeah, I have that type
Okay, give me 1
force, I
second.
I don't think it's a, I don't know if it's actually a mechanic.
Alright, as you light up your javelin with a smite and chuck it, it punctures this huge radiant hole through the ooze, and the big one, which I assume is what you attack, just kind of like shrivels and just kind of like evaporates onto like the ground. So remove the big one from the
I'll
field.
let out a hearty chuckle and say, that's what it gets for sullying my armor.
Actually, it was low.
It was its
All right, Raven, the little one still stands.
It's guilty by association.
Yeah. I'm
Little
a
one still
vengeance
stands,
paladin,
Raven.
after all.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
I'm going to screech at it again because we're just
Ready? It made it save, unfortunately. I rolled a 20. All right, back to root beer.
I'm going to shoot it with a longbow.
Staring straight with my bonus action.
Alrighty.
These are slippery little things.
What kind of save do I need for ensnaring strike? Strength. All right, I got an 11, so I think I failed.
That makes sense.
Oh, I made it. All right.
It's mine's a 9.
Yeah. All right.
So that would be a 12.
You hit. Give me damage.
Six damage.
It is still up. We're now on Zerny.
I shall firebolt the evil spawn of moment. That's 20.
That's a crit.
Alrighty. Give me damage. Roll the dice twice.
Okay. That's not D10.
Sorry, what's not the best?
You're right.
Lombow's great if you know how to stack your stats on it.
9 damage.
9 damage. As you light up with fire, it catches flame and also disappears into the stonework.
Die it.
I go, ow!
I'm going to walk up to
okay
you
there?
and I'd be like, you need to be more careful. And I give you 2 healing potions.
Oh,
Thank you.
Lauren's last will and testament.
I'll go over to him and start using mend on his armor.
Alright, you fix his armor.
My armor?
What are you?
He said he was mending his. Technically it's a cantrip, he could technically do both of you.
Is there enough left of his armor?
Yeah.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do it.
Use eraser?
Don't have.
Yes. The thing that my rogue card gave me.
So while I'm fixing yours, I'd like to use
Yeah,
prestidigitation
pins
on the back
should never
end to
be
make
used in
it say
D&D.
I'm an idiot.
You can't erase them.
Well, I have a.
Let it be known, I literally have an erasable pen in my pack.
I want you to know that those don't erase very well.
Mine does.
Prestidigitation back.
I've never seen an erasable pen that does really good erasing.
It'll erase in a hot car, I'll tell you that much.
So it's
What, the pen?
It's
Put my hand on your
paper.
shoulder. This is a fight neither of us can
My
win.
pen is turned into
And
a
as I drop back, I right kick me on your back.
I believe a basic healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys defeated the Black Pudding. You're still standing on this archway. That's what it's called, yes.
Yum.
It's a kind of boost.
Alright.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
You should have taken it.
We gotta get to the doors.
As your
Yeah, there's no actual door, it's just a doorway, but it's 10 feet, like you have to jump.
So,
And there's
who's
3
going
separate ones.
first?
Who wants to throw me?
well, it gives you a list of like different.
I have a list of
So, here's the thing. There's 3 separate doorways,
The different options. that you can
right?
Yep.
And we have 3
Basically, what
keys,
creature type
right?
you want to have as a favorite enemy, and then he would be able to.
Which are back there.
And the doorways they're not open, right? They're actual doors?
There's no actual doorway, it's just an open gateway.
Oh,
No,
so
because
it's
it
just
has to
open.
be.
So it might
Yeah,
just
you just
be,
gotta make a 10-foot jump to it, basically.
Okay.
Black
So we just gotta get there.
considered a-
Yeah.
Eeny,
Well,
meeny, miny. Oh. Who's first?
it's a 60-foot drop.
Yeah.
that would kill us.
Okay, here's the thing. Someone tie a rope around my waist and hold it. I am very light, and I will jump across.
Make sure to give like 11 feet of slack on that rope. So So he doesn't stop halfway.
5 feet of slack.
You just hold like the very end.
He's got bird bones.
I thought for sure you were going to say make it 11 feet so
That's
that they'll
true.
drop 11
I
feet
have,
and take
I
one
have
seat
wings that
whenever
can't
you
fly.
fall
Can I
over.
glide?
Do you have athletics or acrobatics?
Drop all of your equipment.
I have half proficiency in both.
If you have athletics or acrobatics, then you can use that to glide.
Well, I have half proficiency in acrobatics. So, yeah, as a bard, you have jack of all trades, so you have half proficiency in everything. So I had half of my proficiency in so, would that count?
I mean, you can still make an acrobatics roll. How you do it is up to you. You still have to make the acrobatics roll to make it across.
I feel like the way I would do it is once the rope is tied around my waist, I would start off in like a
I'll hold the other end of the rope just in
I would
case.
start into a ninja run, and then I jump as soon as I get to the end and spread out my arms to try to glide.
I need that acrobatics roll. And is that the one you're doing, the first bridge?
Yes.
Okay, give me your acrobatics. You make it across.
Yeah.
Describe to you what you see. Technically just, no, you're off. Yeah, that works. That's fine. So I didn't actually draw the rooms on there, so.
Nest of black puddings.
Raven dies instantly.
Just so many.
Alright, you see a 10-foot tall painted dwarven statue that looks like he's in armor wielding a giant hammer. At the bottom of his feet is actually a giant ring that looks like you could pull on it.
What do you see?
Are the more men there?
There's a giant dwarf over here. There's a ring I can pull. Do you want me to pull the ring?
Maybe you should wait till we get there.
Now, this room is very small, so the entire group can't fit in it at one time. But, like, I could say, like, easily 3 of you could fit in there.
I'll start asking someone to tie a rope around my waist so I can try to get to the second door. Or gateway or whatever.
If you're planning on going, just give me an acrobatics check.
Wait, do all these things go into different rooms?
From what you can tell, yes. The 3 go to 3 different rooms.
It's going good. Thank you for asking.
Oh,
You're welcome.
No.
that's an 11.
I got a 22.
Alright. Real quick question. Did we tie the rope to him at all?
I asked to be tied up.
I'm gonna get.
If you were going to wait until you got tied up, then
Yeah.
Alright, so you were tied to a rope. Alright. So, you're holding onto the rope, correct? Give me a strength save. You're a paladin, you should be good at this.
whoa, that's a 1, a natural 1.
I'm going to need a new character.
I was not at the end. I was like,
I'd also just like to say, I never took the rope off him.
oh,
We
you're
got
there
the rope,
already,
I'm
so I let
sure.
go of the rope.
You take 14 damage as you plunge into the floor.
It's fine.
So somebody put him on the floor now?
Where is he?
I don't know. Yeah, let's do. He's now on the floor right there.
Is he prone?
I don't think
Yes.
he's dead yet.
I'm going to look to see if there's any writing on it.
I'm going to look down at my empty hand and be like, we're using some kind of greased rope or something. What?
Does anyone have any more rope?
There does not appear to be any writing on the statue.
So are you going? Are you going to the same place that Raven went?
I can start ritually casting Identify to see
Because
if
there's the 3 different ones go to 3 different.
Well, identify that you're trying to identify a magic item.
I know, but it
I
might
might
be magic.
fall, but I could come
I can tell you right now, the statue is not a magic
No.
item.
I don't.
How far over?
Do you have religion at all, or?
Could I use an athletics to try and get over there?
That is the attempt. Oh, you are also over there. So somebody move the panther to that side as well.
I have a +1 to religion.
Do you actually have the skill? Is what I'm asking.
I need to switch.
Okay, you actually have to have the skill.
I'm not taking my panther with me because I don't know how it would get across.
You would have jumped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not per.
Yeah, so put the panther back with the raven, with the kinku. Alright, yeah, just say you made it back up in time. Alright, so, the dwarf. You said you wanted to attempt to jump it, right?
Yeah, there's a dwarf over there.
I will allow athletics or acrobatics to jump it. 16, you made it across by jumping it. You also see a dwarven statue with a large metal ring at the bottom of it.
Do I know this dwarf?
I'm assuming as a paladin you might have religion. Do you actually have it as a skill? Roll me religion.
Is it made out of stone?
Yes, it is made out of stone.
Since I'm a dwarf, I get advantage to like. History
Trust
checks.
me, you're rolling religion, not history. 9. You don't know this dwarf.
He's not an important dwarf. We don't need to worry about him.
He's not one of your cousins.
He's not a gnome.
Well,
Yeah.
you look stronger than me. I'm just like.
Alright, so
What is this ring attached to anything?
The statue.
Okay. Like, is there a chain on the end, or does it disappear?
No, it literally, you can tell there's a chain attached, but it's inside the statue. Like, you can kind of tell the way it's connected. There's a giant metal ring hanging from the base of the statue. And you can tell there's like a chain link that goes into the statue's base.
So what you guys doing?
Oh, there's a big ring here. They want me to pull it.
Jump back to class.
What? And
Alright, so
they're
you're going to
leaving.
attempt
They
to
told
jump
me
back
to pull the
across.
ring, and they're leaving.
Give me athletic or acrobatics. And note that no one's holding the rope right now. So.
For letting me fall.
That's a mistake. That was a 12.
Alright, so you're going to fall down and take damage from the floor.
I'm sticking on.
Alright. You take 16 bludgeoning damage and you crash into the floor.
D&D is going
You good down there?
for accident.
It's only a flesh wound.
Okay. So you, the panther, and the ranger are all over there right now, the ring. What are you doing?
I want to try and I want to just give it a little pull. Is it like attached to something? Do I feel like?
If you give it like a little pull, you can tell that like the chain starts coming out. But you notice the second you stop giving a little pull, it retracts right back to it. You can tell it feels like you got to pull it way more if you want something to happen.
Take it and jump off the ledge.
I'm gonna Beyblade, let it rip, pull it, and go jump across again.
All right. All right. Is that what you're doing?
I'll just pull and take a couple steps back and see what happens.
Okay. I need the panther, the halfling, and the paladin to all give me dexterity saves.
I have a +6 in this.
You'll be fine.
I'm not dexterous.
Wait.
Ooh, nat 20. I am dexterous. Just like
Orin.
Orin.
Protection or a protection.
But you both got a nat 20. What about the cat?
This is Oric's shining moment.
Poor cat.
Oh no!
All right. So I heard a nat 20 and a nat 20 is what I heard.
One for the cat.
And one for the cat. All right. The nat 20s are going to take half. The cat's going to take full.
The cat did heal.
The cat's going to take 29 fire damage.
And it's down.
Everybody else is going to take 14. So you take 14, the cat takes 29.
Okay, so my cat is down.
I'm back to bloody.
As basically when you pulled on it, the statue erupted into a fireball.
Is it still there?
No, now there's a base with a chain and a ring in your hand.
I got this cool ring.
It's still attached to the chain, attached to the base, but I mean,
But it has been pulled.
Yeah.
but it is pulled now.
Yeah. Second.
So obviously that's
Hindsight 2020. Next one, if there's a ring, let's just tie a rope to it, run back, and pull it over here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, so
Someone holds my rope.
what are you doing about your cat?
Yeah, I'm going to use. Not leaving my cat.
Do it. Leave the cat.
No.
You're basically at the end of the game. Leave the cat.
You can heal me, and I'll
You
lay
can
on
heal
hands to the
everyone
cat for
to
one
get back
and bring it back up. if
Okay,
you wanna
good,
do
because I'm
that.
down to 6 HP. I'm
Does
falling.
your cat get hit?
Because someone dropped me.
So I'll lay on hands it for one, and then just heal me, and that'll work out better.
I was gonna say.
Spell slots now.
So look, why don't you just do something with your cat? Because once everyone's together, I can just prayer everyone.
Yeah.
It makes
So-
life easier.
Okay, so I'm going to need your athletics or acrobatics for you two getting across again. I'm assuming he's going to ride his cat, so I need the cat's roll.
I need the cat to actually have.
Yeah, you made it across. You're fine.
Yeah, that's great.
So what's the cat's roll to get across?
I was giving him hit points with.
That's fine. I still need his roll to get across.
Cat's dead. Cat's packing up. Send him to
So,
the, send him to
I got a 1.
All right, the
Alright,
cat.
cat is dead.
send him to the farm.
This was the most expensive dice. It was $3.
Rolling dice can be good if you take a divination.
All right, your cat takes 17 as you get you are lightly cushioned by its corpse. What is the cat's like maximum hit points, by the way?
25.
Okay, the cat can still be rezzed.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds again on him.
Go ahead, if you have a spell slot, do
No,
it.
he's dead. He's down because he fell.
Well, yeah, he's sitting on. He can still heal it.
Okay, is he sitting on? I thought he jumped separately.
No, he rode the
okay.
cat over.
No, okay. So I'm going to get off of the cat and then heal him.
Why? It'll just heal and get back up. You keep riding it.
Yeah,
Stop caring about the cat.
No.
it's just an animal.
Cat doesn't have.
You're gonna use
It's not
all
real.
of your spell slots.
Like
Be an
last time.
abusive
Yeah.
owner.
We don't know what's.
It's the
All right.
halfling, are you surprised?
I don't
All right,
know
so-
why I hate you.
All right, so everybody's back up on the archway. All right, you guys. Which bridge are we attempting next, and who is attempting it?
Well, once someone ties a rope around me, I'll attempt to jump.
Let me heal you guys first, okay?
Well, how many of us are hurt? Because like,
Hurt, and practically dead, and hurt. So I'm gonna heal you guys first, and then you can
well, I
try
mean,
again.
My point, like, other people could go for the middle one, and then we could get like more effective healing if they blow up in a fireball from
Well,
the base
I
of the
have
statue.
no acrobatics and no athletics, so jumping is probably a bad idea. Just saying.
I'm hurt. I'm bloody, so I won't object to healing.
Does anyone have acrobatics or athletics?
I have athletics.
My cat needs to
I'm
get
not proficient.
one hit.
I have a +3 and also not
Because I
proficient.
mean, whoever can
I'm
jump,
proficient in
if you're good at jumping, you can just jump, scope it out, and then if you need to tie a rope to something and come back and we pull from there, we can do that.
And this is why
I'll
flying.
try.
But I'm gonna heal you guys first. Okay.
I need you.
Because, yeah, I'm hurt.
So everybody that I can see is 15.
Oh, I am completely healed.
Yeah, Raynar's got the shield.
Prayer's pretty
I
awesome.
am not, but I'm a little better. Thank you.
All right, so who's attempting the next room, and which is the next room?
That's
I
a go in
guess.
order.
If anybody wants to spot me, they can. If not, that's fine.
Somebody have climbing gear?
Orin, and he's
How much
dead.
hit
I
points
have
did we
it.
order?
I think we have. Don't we have orange
I have
stuff?
all this.
How much hit points
Yeah.
did we
Oh,
order?
sweet. So you've got
You should have plenty of rope
Yeah,
and
yeah.
climbing spikes.
A burglar's kit with that in it, yeah.
Yeah, so let's tie the rope to one of those, beat it in the ground, and then we don't have to hold the rope. The rope will,
Yeah.
we can't lose the rope.
Yeah, if you want them to be lame.
We have so much rope. Each one comes with like 50 feet.
All right, so you've attached the rope to the end. We don't need to talk about it too much. Just you attach the rope to the end. All right, who is making the jump?
I'm gonna try.
That's what I care about.
I'm also trying.
One person at a time.
17.
17, you made it across. Who's next?
I'm a cry.
15.
All right, is that like total? All right.
No, you attach the rope, it's attached. So he's
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, you're dangling from the you and your cat are dangling from the side. Give me a strength check to climb back up.
Which one's attached though?
How long?
It's fine. I don't. This is dragging on really long. It's fine.
I got a 6.
All right. Somebody needs to help him up because his panther
long
is
is
weak
this rope?
sauce.
I'm over there.
It was kind of smoked out.
All right. Who is going to be the third person? So it said only about 3 people can fit in that room at a time.
I'm gonna put a stake in the third pathway.
All right. We're gonna hold on yours then, because that's too many things for me to bounce. All right. Somebody move the Kinku over to the third one, because that's where the Kinku said they were going. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Who's going to help the panther and the kid up? That's what I'm asking. That's all I care about.
Somebody's strong. Who's strong? Not me.
If I really need to jump back over and
No, just literally somebody. Hold your hand up.
I'll try
Okay.
to help him.
All right. You don't need to roll if you're helping. The kid just gets advantage on the
Yeah.
strength. Give me athletics with advantage now. All right, you're now back up on the middle bridge. All right, for the paladin who's over there by himself, because I don't feel like waiting too much. You're standing in this room. There's 4 like dwarven like armor stands, all with full plate on them, and there are runes written in the floor in dwarven that you of course can read. I hope to God you can read. That says, "A secret never before told will part Dumenthoin's lips."
secret. What secrets do I have that you've never told me? Okay, here's a secret. I'll come up to which armor set looks the nicest. Are they all the same? Or?
Let's just say they're all the same.
Okay, well, I'll go to the closest one then, and I'll lean in and I'll whisper. You know, I'm actually not too sure about the whole halfling thing. He's just so enthusiastic about it. I just kind of got swept up in the moment, you know. There was a halfling there. I got a little carried away.
Hand me your mini. You disappear from sight.
What?
All right, now he will. Now pausing that. Because the Kinku said the Kinku is doing something, give me the Kinku doing the athletics or acrobatics to get to the other side.
Ooh, I do have a rope on me.
I know that.
13.
13, you're now dangling from the rope. Give me an athletics check to try and climb back up the rope.
Stop doing this. You're gonna help me.
Yeah.
That is a modified 20.
Okay, you are still on the bridge. You did not make it across, but you're no longer dangling.
I'm going to do it again.
All right, athletics or acrobatics? Give it to me.
12.
All right, you failed again.
Help you back up.
Stop the rolling. If he's helping, just say you rolled up. I don't feel like waiting. All right. All right. How about somebody throw the Kinku? I just need one person who isn't the dwarf that isn't here to say, I'll throw the Kinku.
Yeah.
All right. What's your strength modifier? No, you won't. Somebody who has at least a +1.
I don't think anybody has a +1 except for me.
I
All
don't
right.
have a negative.
Somebody make it across. I don't care. Just somebody roll high enough to make it
Fine.
across.
I'll tie myself around the second.
I don't care about the tying. Just everybody's going to use the rope. I don't care.
Am
Just
I the
give me the
only
roll.
athletically inclined member of
All
this
right, so you made it
party?
across. Everybody stop. The Kinku made it across. All right, Kinku, are you waiting for anybody else, or are you just gonna? All right, you see an anvil in front of you, as well as a sweet picture on the wall that has a removable statue in its hands. I don't feel like waiting for the rolls to find out the statue is removable. So I'm telling you now.
I'm going to. Is the statue shiny?
It's not a statue, it's an etching in the wall.
It's
It's just the statue is, the hammer in the statue is removable.
Oh, it's a hammer shiny.
Sure, why not?
I'm going to take it.
All right, are you keeping it?
Yeah.
Awesome, there's nothing left in this room. We're gonna bypass this room forever. Okay, now,
And I get
how,
back across because I have a rope.
all right. You now have a shiny hammer. Cool. All right, now what are we doing?
I'm jumping across the middle one.
All right, give me a roll.
20.
20, you made it across. Do you speak Dwarven?
No.
Then you have no idea what is set on the floor. You see 4 dwarven full plate armor sets.
Oh, I'll try to look around and figure out where the heck he went.
There's no keyhole for whatever key you're talking about.
What? No, he's saying where I went.
Oh, where the paladin went.
Yes.
You said key. Oh, you mean he.
Yes,
I don't
sorry.
care anymore. All right, who else is going in the room? There's still space for 2 more people.
We'll stay back.
I can stay back.
I'm gonna go across.
All right, I saw you roll.
Yes.
All right, what would it have been?
It is exactly what you see it is.
All right, that was no. All right, roll.
I'm gonna go across. I have a rope. I don't make it.
All right,
Wait,
We're really bad at this.
10. No, let's just say. All right,
Can we just
all
pretend we
right.
got
You
there?
two. By trying many times, the 2 of you are exhausted. You both take 1 level of exhaustion, but you're in the room. Listen, I'm tired of waiting for you to roll high. You both take 1 level of exhaustion. You're in the room. All right. Does either one of you speak Dwarven?
Yes.
I believe one of you does. Cool. You read the thing. It says. I don't give a shit anymore.
A secret that nobody
It says
knows.
tell
and-
the
Yeah,
secret.
it basically says if you tell a secret, I will teleport you. That's what it says.
Well, it said say a secret and the lips will part or something.
Yeah, that's basically what it translates to. Is tell a secret and you'll get teleported.
Well, if I had the translation, the Google Translate up, maybe I would have said a secret.
Well, you have to tell a secret to get teleported.
Tell it a secret. Do we all?
That's what I'm saying.
If you don't want to get teleported, that's fine. You can opt to just not be in the next section of the game. It's fine.
Okay.
We're getting teleported. We need to find our paladin.
Listen, if you don't get teleported, you're not going to the vault. That's what I'm telling you right now.
I'll go up to my armor stand.
This is the
Li-
ultimate
listen.
power move.
Are you saying
Tell
a secret?
and not
Yes.
tell
Then
anybody.
tell me the secret.
My parents were murdered by the moment. That's why I hunt them.
It's a weak sauce secret, but you get teleported. All right.
So let's go
Alright.
to the top of my head.
Count, Cassie.
actually went to wizard school. We went on fantasy YouTube.
Perfect. You got teleported.
I really don't believe it.
You just got teleported hard. All right. Are you going across to get teleported?
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna roll or are you gonna take 1 level of exhaustion?
14.
All right. You're gonna take 1 level of exhaustion. What's your secret?
That's a good question. What is my secret? I have so many good secrets.
I need 1.
I'm not even a Kimku. I'm a small man in a feather
I
costume.
just stopped my secret.
I actually can fly.
I am not actually related to the noble family I stay with.
Boom. Teleported. All right. Raynar and the dwarf go across.
Gotta come up with a secret still.
He's got to come across with the secret. You don't hear either of their secrets because you weren't there to listen. So boom, they go across.
Hello, paladin.
So we're all over there now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up so I can fit all this crap in here. All right. Paladin. Who went next? I don't care. Just say who went next.
Me.
All right. Who went next?
Me.
You went next. All right. Then you went next. Then Raynar. Then shut up. And then the Kinku is gonna be right here. All right. So there. That's where you're all standing. It's all squishy. And I'm gonna demand a secret from the kid. So.
It was so peaceful in here. Then you all teleported out of nowhere.
His secret is, I don't know. I want him to come up with it because that kid never role plays.
I thought
So
about
he's got to role play it.
just doing
He
the
loves his cat
stupidest
more than he
secret
loves
ever, like
anything else.
That's not a secret. That's well known.
I know, but he thinks it's a secret.
He loves snakes.
I think he's told us that.
Has he?
His secret, he's not actually a halfling. He's the panther the whole
We already
time.
know that.
Right.
We've kept it secret.
plot twist. The halfling is the animal companion.
All right. For the people who are here, I'll wait on the kid. He's gonna be paused. I'm gonna assume.
Ranger in the next campaign.
I'm gonna assume everybody's gonna walk into the vault. Correct. All right. Nobody's gonna be all like, "Well, I didn't walk in there." Blah 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 blah. Everyone walked in the vault. Correct. Okay. Although you are unknowingly super deep underground, you walk into the vault. You notice in one alcove, looks like there's... Well, I'm going to read off the poundage. Looks like there's 10,000 pounds of just gold.
Oh, man.
In another alcove, looks like there is about 65 gems. All right, we're going to pause this. Kid, I need a secret that you've never told anyone, and it's got to be good roleplay. Secret of your character. What is the secret? Otherwise, you're not allowed in the vault.
No pressure.
All the pressure. Secret.
If it's a bad one, you get teleported to jail.
It's not true.
Secret jail.
No, you get
It's got to be a secret about your character. Come on.
I ate cat food and pretended it was just chicken.
All right, you got teleported.
All right.
And your cat went with you because I feel like it. All right, now
Meow and told its darkest secret.
the cat told its darkest secret. Secretly, it's not a cat. All right, so yeah, what I told everybody, there's 10,000 pounds of gold in one alcove and looks like 65 gems in another. You only see one living creature in here, and that is a very old dwarf. Somebody take him from my hands and put him on the map. Put him closer to the gems. Boom. Perfect. He's a very old dwarf with a neat looking staff that is two dragons intertwined.
That's a very
Stands here.
So, not a moment.
on the staff.
There are no mole men in this campaign, so don't get your hopes
Well
up.
met, sir.
And who are you, boy?
Boy, I'm 102 years old.
You don't know how old I am?
How old are you?
Older than that. I'm the oldest thing in here. You're still a boy to me.
Okay.
What are you doing in my home?
What's this here?
Those are pillars, just like the other rectangles.
So can we?
You cannot see through them, no. Actually, if you're standing where you claim you're standing, you can't see at all.
Yeah, I guess
So-
I should be up here.
Yeah, each person's going to get a turn, and they'll move their mini up to where they want to talk to the dwarf. So move your mini wherever you want to talk to the dwarf. And you're going to stay there until the role-playing's over. Or until you say you move.
Okay.
I said everybody gets a turn, not move ahead of turn. God!
What, he's
All right.
up there? I just left him?
I'm giving everybody a chance. Boom, you got your chance.
All right.
Now go, whoever's on the outside.
I don't know what we need enough from this guy.
Oh,
You see an old dwarf with a sweet-looking staff.
fellow dwarf. This is
Ah.
weird.
You're not my... I said it had to be a beardless companion.
Oh, we have another companion. Don't worry.
Good, good.
On the way.
Does he have?
If
a
you had
beard?
brought me a male dwarf, I don't know how I would have taken it.
Oh no, we could never do that. We're too proud.
All right, next person, whoever's in line.
Yes, me.
All right, are you role-playing? Are you saying anything when you see the dwarf?
I know Seth say, you part of the anti-moment resistance as well.
Jesus Christ, how many people are coming?
So many.
Next person.
You move me up near the dwarf.
Your defenses, they weren't all that impregnable after all.
All right, you say anything to the dwarf when you see him?
Yes, I'm gonna ask him why he's here.
This is my home. Why are you here?
I just came for a visit, but we did bring you some lovely gifts.
Good. I cannot wait. Next person over here.
I'm going to cast invisibility and hide behind this pillar.
All right, remember that because I won't. Next person over here.
That's gonna
That's our
be
dwarf woman.
the
Perfect.
dwarf woman.
Put her right beside him. As he seems very, very happy with the female dwarf you brought. And he pulls out a cup and starts drinking right from the cask.
He has a reason for what he
Rain, are there too now?
He,
All right, yeah, next person.
He asked for a party.
Raynar comes. And he looks at him. Who are you? I'm Raynar Nevermember. Oh. And then he looks back at everybody else. Why are you here again?
Various reasons.
First question, who are you?
The name's Klinghammer. Barak Klinghammer.
That's a good, strong name.
And you notice as he's been holding a busted up gem in his hand. You notice he reaches up and bites off like a piece of it that shatters in his mouth and starts crunching on the gem.
Oh yeah. That's a real dwarf right there. I tell you what.
That's a power move, is what that is.
What does he drink?
Ale. He just cracked it open right
He's
there.
drinking ale right now.
Magic man, don't worry about it.
So you came into my home. I enjoy the gifts you brought me, but now I really want to know why.
Well, we brought you these gifts.
Speak louder if you want me to hear you. You weird cat rider.
Magic Stone told us to come.
Hey, put the cat up there. You gotta speak up if you want these old ears to hear you, cat rider.
Magic Stone with a name, in fact.
Yeah? What's it look like? You got it with you?
Somebody does.
You do, you're invisible.
How do you live down here?
I was kind of like
Easily,
put my hands
quietly.
behind my back and like fiddle around a little, see if Raven will bring it over or not.
Do you slip it to him?
I can't see him.
No, you do not get it slipped
well,
to
just be
you.
like, well, I must have misplaced it or something, but you know, green, magic-y looking, talks to you sometimes. And
Yeah, I know that stone.
Yeah,
It's real stick in the mud.
yeah. I never talked to it, but it
It's not much of a conversationalist.
we went to a lot of trouble to get that.
I mutter under my breath. I
There's so many deaths.
disagree with it.
Still, I don't know why you're here, though.
Well, I told
You
us
said
to
a
come
stone
here.
came here.
No, I said the stone took us here.
Oh. Well, I mean, you can leave if you want.
With no resolution?
I mean, if you want to leave, just ask.
Well, can we have a little bit of your gold?
No!
No, didn't think so.
This belongs to my lord. Technically, it belongs to that lord, and he points at Raynar.
Oh, yeah.
Unless he wants it, I'll give it to him. I ain't giving it to you.
Hey, you want some gold?
Raynar, you did it. Give us the gold.
Raynar steps forward. This gold was stolen from the people of Waterdeep. We will give it back to them.
After we spend it.
No, this is not ours. This belongs to the people of Waterdeep.
Ah, but the gems though.
You hear the dwarf pot? Those are my food.
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
Water?
I like dwarven ale.
Have you ever tried purple beer?
I have to pee.
Oh, you gotta leave? Okay, don't forget your kitty cat.
Are we gonna like convince him or something? Eat Raynar.
And
Give him
Root
purple
Spirit
beer.
is beamed up to the Starship Enterprise.
Did you say that out loud? Okay. I was about to say, I want to know if you said eat Raynar out loud.
Last night we were talking, we brought up purple beer, but
You notice he's getting like a little handsy with the female dwarf?
I'm gonna look at her and be like, we're not paying you for this. This isn't part of the deal.
She looks kind of awkward. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Oh, no.
Now I'm scared.
Alright.
She works in the tavern. This is like medieval times,
Like we're
man.
gonna have a little bit of HR problem here.
We're gonna have to give her a raise for this.
We're not
She
paying
got
her
felt
for
up
it.
by an old man in the cave.
I mean, I would like.
Come on, Raynar. We took you on this great adventure here. All the gold, Raynar.
Give me persuasion.
We lost a lot of people getting this gold.
Warren's dead,
Walk
Raynar.
across the
That is a.
When you moved across, I want you to notice it looked like the old man watched you walk across.
Oh, man.
Even though he was invisible.
22.
My God died for this.
Listen,
Raynar.
listen. Of course, I'll allow some sort of finder's fee, but the majority of this gold goes back to the people. That is my decision.
I'm okay with that. As
See?
at least a little bit.
This is a finder's fee. That's a lot of us.
I'll come and like, touch
I'll-
Raynar on the shoulder and be like, Raynar, you don't have to discuss it with them. Raynar, we need something here. Warren, our hero, the up-and-coming hero of Waterdeep, he died for this.
Orin did die for it. I'll take that in consideration.
He needs something. Maybe, you know, a resurrection, a position of power, something.
There's what? I'm still counting the kids. There's 6 of you.
A temple in like the city.
Yeah, build a good temple, a park dedicated to him, something for the children, something.
The children are
Yeah, we get 1,000. We can reincarnate them.
A private mausoleum in the City of the Dead or something?
Or not.
Something like that.
We could also resurrect him if he gets his 1,000 gold.
It's true.
Just bring him right back.
Listen,
I mean, this is $500,000. I mean, not to be, but I expect more than 1,000. Let's be honest.
That's like less than 1%.
Why don't like so he?
all I'm hearing is greed. Like, only one person was noble enough to accept.
Warren died for
I'm
this.
actually gonna.
And yet
ask-
all you speak of is your needs and your needs and your wants and your wants.
This is not needs and
Oh,
wants.
1,000 gold, that wouldn't be enough for you. I don't think you deserve anything at all.
On the contrary, I think this has more to do with your wholeheartedness in yourself. All you think about is the need of the people. What about us?
I like to go up behind him and slap him upside the head.
Give me an attack roll.
It deflects off my armor worthlessly.
What was the total? It would have been like strength plus proficiency.
Right?
Is a -1 strength.
So,
Bad.
10.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, you miss. He's
Doesn't even feel it.
the dwarf is just his armor is too. You smack his armor and everybody kind of hears it kind of echo throughout the chamber.
Hurt your hand a little bit.
It does a little bit. No damage is taken, but it's gonna be red for at least a couple minutes.
I'll be like, okay, I'm taking a step back from this, Radar.
So
How did we
Radar.
even first meet? You got us into this mess with
I
Volo
met you like
and the
yesterday.
bar. Yeah, but the party,
Take a step
as
back.
a collective,
I'm going to tell him.
we had to save Floon because they were going to kidnap you for the
Somebody
stone.
take care of his
At
mouth.
this point, I'm going to start threatening him with a fireball unless he shuts up.
Your fireball means nothing to my armor.
True, it probably does.
The
so-
dwarf speaks up. There'll be no fighting in here.
Yeah, I agree.
This
No
is my
fighting.
home. You fight in here, I kill you.
It's a one-sided battle.
And he goes back to finishing his gym.
So Reynard,
Yes,
you said that you want to use this. Goes back to the people and it belongs to the people.
of course.
Because your father took it from the people.
There's easily 500,000 gold here.
How are you gonna give it back to the people?
Well, now that
You
we
have a
know the
plan?
way in, I figured I'd hire some people and we'd carry it out over time and distribute it amongst the entire city evenly, I guess.
Well, wait, Raynor, what about Xanabar?
But
You gonna
What
hire
about
some
him?
were-rats,
He was
Radar?
after
Some
this
were-rats?
vault specifically. Like, he's gonna have his eye on
Reynard,
this.
yeah, he knows that the
He
vault
knows that
exists, and he knows that the stone exists.
if he gets word that there's a lot of gold going into the city, then he's gonna try
He's
to
actually
cut it off
gonna
at the source.
probably, well, not only that, but if he finds out that gold's being distributed to people, people are gonna start getting robbed and murdered.
It
and
has to go back to the city. We cannot take this for greed. It has to go back
So
to the city.
What
gotta
if
be careful
instead
about
of
it.
distributing it to the city, we put it into something the city will benefit from?
Like what?
Well, we could build up the theater, we can build up the tavern, we can build up the inn that's across the street. Like invest it into different things that will help benefit.
So it's just maybe a homeless shelter since this city has.
Maybe-
I have to think about this, but
Renovate the
the
poor.
money is going to the city, and
What about
that's
renovating
final.
the poor part of town?
I agree with that.
Raynar, you didn't even listen to my 22
candles
persuasion
for
at
all
all.
And say we could renovate the poor part of town.
Get a bunch of new candles.
Yeah.
A bunch of new candles.
Well, you know.
Like a lot of. This could buy
You
a
know,
lot of
maybe
candles.
But then
buy
it's
a
an
house
orphanage.
for the dragon.
In Oren's name,
I'll.
that would actually be a great idea.
Warren could be alive again.
I won't distribute it. I'll fix up the city with this money,
I think it's an awesome idea.
but I'll give you guys your finder's fee. I'll send it to you when I figure out the math of how much gold is here. I'll send it to your tavern, I swear. But I must stay here and make sure things are taken care of.
So you could probably subtract 1,000 from what you're going to give us to revive Oren. Since I think we're going to revive him anyway at this point.
You guys can revive Oren.
I'm just gonna like stuff my feet in the corner.
They send you the gold later. That's what they said about finding food.
Are you gonna ask him?
We gotta book his payment. Oh,
Right now, he just seems to be like watching all of you.
He seems like he's just fine with it.
I mean, technically, the gold belongs to Reynard's family, so he'll allow Reynard to take it.
Yep.
So, what was the dwarf's name again? Strongjaw.
Barrock Clanghammer.
So, Mr. Clanghammer,
Yeah.
how long have you been down here?
Well, since this was built.
About how long ago was that?
I don't know. I don't keep track of time.
Yeah, I imagine. And you've been eating these gems?
Yeah, the pile used to be real big. That's what little Reynard's father gave me as my payment. Just like gems.
Just gems.
Just
See one of
gems.
those?
No.
I just want to look at it. Real quick.
No.
I'm not going to take it.
No.
Please.
That's my food.
I won't take
It's
it.
mine.
Okay.
go around touching
Is
other
that all
people's
you can
food.
eat? I mean,
I mean, I can eat other things, but gems, those are delicious.
Yeah, they're truly outraged.
I mean, I know your puny, gnomish body just can't handle it, but trust me, my digestive system, gems go down good.
So what are you gonna do when Reynard removes all the gold? Are you gonna stay here?
Well, technically, that'd be up to Reynard probably. I mean, I probably won't live here if I got nothing to guard no more.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal.
Well, I was just here to watch it, so I mean,
So how do we get out? Do you just teleport us?
yeah, I can teleport you if you want out.
Okay.
See, there's
So
no
if-
place like home. There's no place like
If an
home.
assailant was to come in here,
I'd kill him.
could you just teleport him out? Say a mad beholder?
A bolt holder ain't got nothing on me, lad.
Okay,
He eats crystals.
that's a good point.
He eats crystals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
With no milk.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
a moth.
So can you teleport just outside the vault and inside the vault?
Yeah, just inside here. I know how to work the circle back there.
Circle.
Yeah, there's a magical circle. That's how you got in here. You teleported.
Okay.
See, you told me a lie. I'd let you in here. And then I just let you go whenever you want to leave.
Wait, you heard the secrets?
I heard all the secrets, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Okay.
I like secrets and gems. I'm a simple man.
I feel that, you know?
Nothing
We
wrong
should
with
all be
that.
like you.
Yeah, it'd be hard to be like me. That'd be a lot of magic.
Vault, eating rocks. Truly.
He's a simple man with a simple life. What more do you need?
Oh. If the person who had the stone wasn't invisible, you can see if you would want to eat that.
Well, yeah.
Is this a delicacy to you? A magic green stone?
So do y'all want to leave or what?
Hey, Raven, you want to show him the stone? Where are you, Raven?
Oh, the Kenku's around the corner.
Oh. Hello?
And no, I don't want to eat the rock.
Oh, come on. Have you tried it?
Oh,
Can you at least hang on to it?
Yeah, it's kind of important.
all right, fine.
Give it a little nibble. See if it tastes good.
Doesn't matter, you're invisible.
I'm going to get out and drop invisibility because you can see me apparently. And I'm like, well, because
Starts focusing again on the female dwarf and the ale.
Alright,
I have
we should probably take
an
our
offer
barmaid and
for
go.
What? But I didn't. Oh, okay.
Well,
I was hoping you were gonna leave her.
Doesn't the barmaid seem interested?
we should.
No? Okay, then.
I rolled a 1. No.
Well, we do own a tavern.
Yeah?
If you ever decide to leave the vault,
Bring your gems. We got a dragon that'll keep him safe. Ooh, he might
I'm not gonna give him to another dragon.
That's a good
Wait,
Another
dragon?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. He's had bad experiences with dragons before. That must be it.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
not very trustworthy, those dragons.
Listen, don't besmirch dragons.
The best thing about being a
So
DM
you're a
is you get
dragon,
worse character.
not a dwarf?
What?
They're the only defense
Are you a
against
dragon and not a
us
dwarf?
in the
No,
moment.
I'm clearly a dwarf.
Clearly. Definitely not a dragon disguised as a dwarf.
No. Definitely a dwarf.
Can you roll an arcana check, see if he's telling the truth?
You can roll an insight check, see if he's lying.
Okay.
I'm saying.
It's a
I was gonna try that too, but
10.
oh. I feel like he's lying.
What'd you get? No.
Darn it.
I'll let anyone roll an insight check at this one moment if you want to.
Okay.
He's like the best dwarf I know.
No.
Yeah,
13.
No.
No.
Anybody else care to see if he's lying?
No.
Okay.
He's the best
No.
dwarf I know. I'm not.
I'm actually
not
very
questioning that.
interested in whether he's lying or not.
I'm going to ask him a question. I'm going to be like, so, Mr. Dwarf Man,
Clang hammer, but yes.
I don't know that word.
I just taught it to
Do
you.
now.
I have an offer to make you.
Oh, what's the offer?
Will you trade one of these gems, and I pull out one of the 100 gold gems, for one of your gems?
You're assuming his
I
job's
also
worse.
I also like the taste of gems.
You're assuming his gems worth more,
Trading
though.
snacks and undercount ball.
Why not?
His are shinier than mine.
You don't know that.
That's why I turned this.
He looks at it. You're good at persuasion.
Those were high quality gems I picked up off that corpse in the alley.
That's the one. So it's a total of 4.
No.
No, not 4. Sorry. 6.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Can I help?
No.
Well, can I at least have a taste of one?
No. That's my food.
Anyway.
You don't get between a dwarf and his food.
Hard tech.
I like gems.
Alright, well, again, we should probably get going and take the barmaid with us.
Of course, I need to stay here and figure out a plan.
Okay.
Live long and prosper, friends.
Of course.
Is there anything we can send you?
I walk.
No,
back-
I'll leave
walk
when I need
away
to.
Over this way,
Okay.
hold like hanging my head.
Alright, I guess we'll go then.
Alright, so everybody's gonna leave? Is that like a decided thing, everyone's leaving?
I mean, that makes the most sense. Because
It's
we're
just-
obviously not
As
getting
long as
anywhere.
Orin is
I was
on
really hoping somebody was going to attack so I could use this.
So he is a dragon.
Yeah.
I knew he was lying.
So he was actually a dragon.
Yeah, he's a gold dragon.
Dear Lord.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we're talking like 22 armor class. We're talking hit points you cannot even imagine. We're talking like, this man I think gets,
Don't you have to be like level 10, take down like
it's a
young
challenge
dragon?
rating, he was challenge rating 22.
I wish you would have tried to firebolt me. See what
You're
happens.
talking armor class 22. You're talking, he has so many stats. I just wrote the page number of the monster manual because I couldn't even fit it on here. Like,
That's hilarious.
he gets so many legendary actions. He would have literally wiped the party in like one round.
Well, that would have been an easy way to start a new campaign.
I know.
Just that.
I know, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I guess we'll have a happy
Plus 17 to hit. Like,
Plus 7.
Right? That's more than my armor.
all of his DCs are 24 and have a 24-hour like span. Like, his fire breath is 13 D10s. He gets to act on 3 of your turns plus his turn. Like,
Alright, so we're out of here.
I wanted to use the dragon.
I
Yeah,
can
we
only
know.
think of one way we could kill it is if it rolled horribly on a wisdom save.
Over 800 hit points.
Never mind, I don't think, no matter what trick I use with Phantasmal Force.
What's the spell?
Phantasmal Force. If I could get out him, I might be able to do something, but with 800 HP, I don't.
Also, he's got a magical staff too.
What
Like,
if I cast Tasha's City Slapper on him?
he's actually immune to most magical effects. And the funny thing is, if you guys are like rude, or if you try magic, you immediately get a disadvantage on every check you make against him by attempting to threaten or use magic to charm him or anything.
Is it because he's a good dragon?
Yeah, he's lawful good. He's like he's a lawful good ancient dragon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was gold. So
Yeah, a beholder really does have that ability.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a beholder came in here, he would decimate because the beholder's only challenge rating 13. So
So I feel a lot safer about the gold now.
yeah,
I
I
just
just.
want to hang out the tavern.
I mean, once the gold's gone. By the way, I'm gonna.
Well,
I
we
want
left it-
another dragon to a tavern.
well, we did, leave an open invitation, and that's where the barmaid is.
And he won't have a job here much longer.
Exactly.
All right.
Where else
So,
are you gonna go when you're out of a job?
all right.
Exactly.
Who's gonna be your front runner walking out?
Oh, we're not walking out? I thought he was teleporting.
Well, you're getting teleported like over there. So you could jump down, or you could like walk the whole way, or whatever. I don't care.
Not it.
Who's gonna be the front guy?
I feel like it would probably be me because I was defeated and like just was like sad.
All right. Did you take the long route, or did you just hop down with like a rope?
I'm gonna use a rope.
Rope sounds.
All right. So you're gonna be here. Next in line.
Next, I guess.
Okay, you're next. So, all right. Who's next?
I'll go
guess.
next. It doesn't matter.
Next. Who's next?
I'll be,
Where do you go next?
It doesn't really matter.
Alright.
Just it sinks in. As you drop down.
The dwarf is coming with us, thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about the barmaid.
Oh no!
I mean, I will turn around.
I'm running back to the armor room.
All right, so back up the rope.
I'm gonna come up with another secret. I just have to dodge his disintegration rays.
Like I just want to like be super depressed and just hope.
Who
he
didn't
just
close the
lets
door
me
behind
die. Just be like,
No, we can just tell him how to get in.
Oh,
like I
You
was,
think you'll have mercy?
do you actually think he's gonna leave us alive though?
Maybe. Here's the stone.
I'd just be like, it's a waste of time.
We're going to use.
He didn't give us any gold.
Pretend that's a halfling.
Maybe there's somebody who didn't like go down yet needs to go back and let them know.
I mean, the ones who haven't gone down yet is everybody except for Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Misty Step to get back to the room and tell a secret. Because
Jeez.
So basically his entire like
His entire gang.
wait.
yeah.
Oh wait,
Was
they're
that the
over here.
halfling necromancer?
Yep.
He didn't die?
Nope. Xanathar's using him right now.
I thunderwaved twice of them on my back.
You flipped the coin once and he succeeded, so he wasn't taking damage from you.
Okay.
And the black pudding doesn't actually matter.
Are you sure
Why
they
put
want
it
to come
down?
back for a second round?
Is dead. All right, so yeah, as you hop down, you look around, you notice to your left is like a small. You notice quite a few,
I feel like he
Bugbears.
did see this before he like jumped down.
and you notice a beholder at the front door, and you notice to your right is a small army of like skeletons.
Back.
Just be like, alright guys, it's all you. I'm just going to throw the stone of the Laurel. I'm like,
I thought you guys gave that to the dwarf in the vault.
No, he didn't take
Talked
it.
about it, but he didn't want
Yeah,
it.
he
Oh.
didn't take it.
Here, put that one. I knew I was missing one somewhere. Just put it somewhere. I don't
He
care.
said he wouldn't
Just
even
over
take
on
a
that side.
table of it. I'm insulted. But
Werewolf, I guess?
Technically, they're ghouls. I'm using them as skeletons.
Yeah, he wouldn't take the stone.
Okay, so you
So
still
we
have the
still have
stone.
it.
Is this the necromancer?
That is the necromancer, yeah. Perfect. I didn't feel like digging out something.
I'm just like, he didn't give me any gems, maybe you'll have better luck.
Are you actually going to walk forwards enough to like talk to them?
You don't see. I don't think.
I'm just moping.
All right, are you going to walk forwards at all, or? Alright, as you walk forwards, alright, move this one for me over a bit. Not, okay, that'll work. No, move him over like here. One more over to the right. Over the right, my right, there you go. The Xanathar, like, pulls forwards to you.
So you just float.
Yeah, he basically floats, he doesn't have legs. Alright, so what did you say to the Xanathar again?
I'm like, all right, it's your turn.
Give us the stone!
I'm like, here.
As it clatters on the ground, the Xanathar looks at you, oddly.
He didn't give me any.
Who didn't give you anything?
The man inside the wall.
There's a man in there, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me what else. Tell me all the information. If you want to live.
Well, it was a vault. There was a big pile of gold. There was a pile of gems, and there was a dwarf. I just wanted the shiny gem.
I believe you.
You have to tell a lie to the statue up there. Tell a secret, that's what I mean.
Tell a secret. What secret?
A secret you've never told before.
Any secret. Okay, I can do that. I know secrets.
Yeah, you just tell it to the statue, and then you get teleported inside.
What do you got on you?
What?
What do you got on you? There's a robbery. Let's go. I'll let you go if you give me the goods.
Let's see, I have my stuffed animal. And I just like toss like my stuffed bird on the ground.
Like, he looks at it really intently. Like, oh my god, that's good.
I have these 2 dragon's tails.
Yes.
I have this shiny hammer.
Oh.
I already dropped the stone of the Lord.
You see him like issue like one of the bugbears and start picking up the stuff.
I have this powdered wig.
Do you have anything else?
No.
Do you actually have anything else?
I do.
Then roll deception.
Is it deception? No, because I don't think it's important.
Roll deception because you technically still have stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't all of them. So you have to give him more stuff.
Oh no.
What
Gave
was
away
that
all our
one?
info and then died.
I really want to see this fight between the gold dragons and
And then I'm like, I just have garbage. Other than that.
Alrighty. Give me a second. I gotta switch from the dragon page to the beholder page.
Raven is disintegrated.
Unfortunately, that is Xanathar's go-to. The book tells me, like, literally just always use disintegration. I need you to give me a dexterity save when you lied. Make it high.
Bye, Raven.
That's a 13.
Alrighty. Just I gotta think. See how many 8s I have.
At least she doesn't get anything else out of it because it is all disintegrated right there.
100 gold gems. I don't think he really cares. As far as he's concerned, there's lots of gold.
That's 49 damage.
That doesn't double my hit points.
Does it hit you to 0 though? Then you are disintegrated with all your belongings.
Now we need 25,000 gold.
Apologies, but that is Xanathar's shtick.
Well,
Technically, yeah, you could. You could revive the dust.
there goes the rest of our reward.
All right, so
His reward to revive it.
the rest of you saw this happen.
I'd like to use Misty Step to get back to the armor room and tell his secret.
Yeah, technically you're.
We're still up there.
Yeah, you're technically all like huddled inside that room still.
Yeah, I'll whisper to one of the statues the
What's the
location
secret?
of one of my safe houses, which is basically this box in an alley somewhere.
It's not really a secret if it's a box in an alleyway. I need an actual secret that no one knows.
Okay.
I want a good secret. His last secret was weak sauce. Talking about his parents died. I want a good secret.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the authorities knew his parents were dead.
I have yet to encounter a mole man.
You do. You teleport back to the vault.
I scream for a dragon. You got a beholder here. Can you take care of it? One of our guys just died.
Okay. If it gets here, I'll kill it.
Can you go to it and kill it?
No.
There's kind of a huge army.
I don't care. I'll kill them too.
Like, may I hide behind you?
No, that's where I keep all my goods.
Can I hide in a corner?
Just as long as it's nowhere near my stuff.
Okay, I'm going to go
And if I decide to take a nap, you have to leave.
Okay, I'm hiding there, and you guys don't see me for a while.
Alright, so, who's next?
We'll just go in the order of the line, I guess.
Alright, so who's in front? I can't really tell. There's a beholder in my way. Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna scale down the rope?
No way, I'm going back to the armor room. I'm not going up to him.
Alright, so
I'm gonna
needs to be a new one.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna say, you know, despite popular belief, my religion, it's not really that popular, to be honest. It's this great, I tell everybody about it, I'm so happy, they just don't seem to like it.
I don't think it's a secret.
It's that nobody loves it, and I'm like...
Everyone knows they don't love it. No one cares about your religion.
Okay, another one?
Give me a secret no one knows. Everyone knows that they don't care about your religion.
I don't know, so it's a secret to me.
Yeah, you don't know, but everyone else does.
I just like to say, because everything disintegrated on me, that I saved the 300 gold worth of gems.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It was after.
Yeah, but unfortunately, to be honest, I gave you a chance to roleplay. The book says when you meet the Xanathar, disintegrate one of the party members. And if they talk back to him, disintegrate that one. And basically disintegrate them until they start respecting him.
Well, I was kind of respecting him to begin with.
Yeah, but I was going to have to disintegrate you, and I was going to give you a chance to roleplay out of it, and you did fail on a deception, so... That's the only reason why you got disintegrated.
Okay, new secret. I don't know how I feel about all this adventuring thing. You know, I just really wanted to be a priest. Same as the halflings, I got caught up in it. I'm in a vault now. There's a beholder. I'm talking to.
All right, he'll let you through on that one.
Yeah.
The dwarf pities you and lets you through.
Hello, we're all about to die. We just met Xanathar.
All right, so yeah, move him back into the vault. All right, anybody else gonna lie, or is somebody gonna try and roleplay their way out of this?
There's real bad guys out there.
Or you can attack. There's always attack. I forgot about that. That's an option. Oh, hand me the barmaid real quick. I'm gonna take care of her. Who's gonna go next?
Can they see me right here?
On that, yeah, they can kind of see you. If you duck back in, then they can't see you.
Okay. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion right here.
Mm-hmm.
And make it look like someone is scurrying up here and in here to hide. With
Alright.
gems on them.
He hits it with a disintegration beam.
Okay. And then I proceed to tell the statue that I have a secret child.
Do you?
I do.
Let's teleport in.
Here we go.
That's a juicy one. Alright. You and the barmaid are the only ones left.
Know me.
The barmaid... I think if we're honest and we just give everything we have, he'll let us go.
You really think so?
I think so.
Are you sure?
We have no chance. He's gonna kill us.
He's gonna kill you anyway.
But I want to live. I'm gonna take a chance.
That guy was eating rocks.
Are you sure? I mean,
The
we can
barmaid
go-
starts going down the rope, and she puts like the cask and starts emptying her pockets. Barmaids. Oh.
Barmaid got disintegrated.
Xanathar. Yeah, the barmaid died.
All right. After seeing the barmaid die,
I rolled a 1 on her persuasion.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell the dwarf.
Okay. So you guys are unaware as a dragon.
Yeah, I'm unaware, but my secret is I still secretly think you're not really a dwarf.
Whoa. Listen, there's no need for hostilities.
It's not a hostile thing. I just really don't.
If she went up there and told him that, then sure.
Oh, I thought that was her.
Oh wait, what was your secret? Oh, your secret was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be offended. He heard it. He hears all the secrets.
But it was a secret.
He still heard it, don't he?
But I'm gonna also tell. But you know what? Even though I feel like you're not really a dwarf, I want you to know that thing out there just killed that adorable little barmaid.
That's terrible.
Also, it has your cask of beer.
Also, he's on the way.
Well, I got time.
Okay.
When he gets here.
Put a hide in this corner. Is he gonna attempt to hide there?
Okay. You know this room is very well lit. So if anything's like standing here, you're gonna automatically like fail standing there. So remember that the two entrances are right here. So.
I want to be out of the line of sight because I know that as soon as Xanathar comes around that corner, he's going to disintegrate the first thing he sees.
Well, depending on which way he goes, he'll probably see the dwarf. 50-50.
It's a greater threat, but he wouldn't really know that.
All right. So yeah, let's do.
Oh, and these, he can't see, these are all solid pillars. So
Yeah.
should he just be standing there? I mean,
That's up to you where you stand.
That kind of makes sense,
I'm gonna
right?
stand here.
I'm gonna just keep hiding in my alcove and
I don't know. That does kind of make sense.
I mean, that alcove, you're...
If I stand here, can I hide?
Yeah, you can stand there.
I'm gonna go stand back there with our paladin.
All right, move your thingy, Majig. All right. I'm gonna need everybody's initiatives.
I can roll for the dragon.
ew.
No, I'll roll. Oh, you can. You don't have a character. Roll for the dragon.
Congratulations for anything. You're now playing as
You cannot play the dragon.
I rolled a 7.
That's terrible. But
You
he
can't
is
roll
kind
for
of
the
lazy.
dragon anymore. But
Makes sense.
All right. Root beer's not
Plus whatever
here.
his dexterity is as a dragon.
Pretty. I mean, he's got really good stats. Where's my pen? There's my pen.
Dragon's initiative.
Oh, I don't know.
an elder gold dragon.
All right. So who got above a 20? All right.
oh,
What'd you get? Oh, okay.
Ew.
Aurelia, what'd you get?
17.
17. Oric, what'd you get?
I got to 13.
All right, Siri, what'd you get?
A 5 dark.
Okay. And then the dragon, I gotta look up that initiative mod real quick.
It's plus 80.
I'm not listening to anybody because I heard it's plus 80, so I immediately stopped listening after that. So if you have a legitimate question, I apologize. I did not hear it.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't even the monster manual.
That's half the battle. The thing.
Brass, bronze. That's copper. There's gold. It's only has a +2 to Dex.
Ew.
He has a 9.
So he got a 9.
So if you're ever fighting a gold dragon, use things that use dex saves. Flaming sphere, probably a pretty good spell.
That'd be a terrible spell. He's a fire dragon.
That's
True.
He's not resistant. He's immune.
I'm like, there's a core.
Better smell oil slick under its feet.
This would have been a great fight because my only damage spells are magic missile, flaming spear, and firebolt.
Well, you can flaming spear like one of these entrances.
This would've been-
Basically
yeah.
cut off their entrance to
It's a
one
good thing we
side.
didn't
Alright.
start fighting him.
So I'm gonna kind of ignore where they're placed and like slowly pour them in. Gimbal, you don't see anybody coming in yet. You gonna hold?
Well, actually, I am flaming spear
Where?
right there.
Alright, put something that will mark that.
Right.
Alrighty. And remember what that does, because I won't.
If anything ends its turn with 5 feet of it, they got to make a dex save. Most people have been in magic.
30.
What kind of secrets are they saying? Like, is he letting them come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
No, but I mean, like, he chooses. He listens.
30. All right, what's it do?
It's like, you gotta
Well,
get
it's a
in or you
physical
don't.
thing, so you can't go through it.
Okay.
If he ends his turn there, then he's going to have to make a dex save and take damage.
Okay, so he would have been 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He would have ended it there, yeah. What do we have?
This is what they would do.
Move all these over here so they're easier for me to reach. Perfect. I don't need you to move the dust things over here.
Well, the dust things are not moving.
Well, the wind probably blows them around a little.
Alrighty.
Probably some of them have you on their feet.
Alright, so you said it's going to be a deck save?
Yeah, just roll okay.
Right. I know it's a failure.
Mine's 15, so he's going to take
I rolled a 3, so I knew it was going to be a failure.
9 damage.
Right, you said 9 damage.
So he can move through that, but it'll be like I ran him with it.
Oh, okay.
So he'll do the dex save again.
Alright, so next round they're going to charge through it, brother.
Well, then, yeah.
Alright, it is now Aurelia's turn. You can hear scuffling coming up around the thingamajigs.
Probably yells from the fiery one.
Alrighty.
There, I'm gonna.
You're gonna hold. Oryx.
I'm hiding in the corner, so I'm gonna hold.
Alright. Dragon's turn. Move him over one to his right, which is my left. And then lay him prone.
He immediately dies.
Nah, he's chilling in his gold. He's only held one space. You moved him over one more.
I mean, what's Raynar
There you
have
go.
to say about this? He's still in there.
Oh, yeah, Raynar is.
Raynar can just like command him.
Put Raynar over by the sleeping dwarf.
There, like,
Yeah.
actually went to sleep.
I mean, he's not like conked down or anything, but he's resting.
He doesn't feel immediately threatened.
He does not feel threatened in the slightest.
But if Raynar tells him to, would he not?
No, he doesn't.
Most maybe.
He would say Raynar. He doesn't care about us.
He is loyal to Raynar.
Raynar loves us. Raynar,
First of all, Raynar does not love you at all.
that's,
Yeah.
he doesn't understand.
He loves your group, but he definitely does not love you.
He at least likes me because I slept on my side head.
Yeah, but I mean, the dragon's still laying down.
Dragon doesn't care.
All right, Zirnir.
I'm gonna pop my head out here real quick and hit him with a Crown of Madness.
Alrighty,
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I got a 17.
Well, I'm just gonna get there and he looks very worried and start praying to random gods I heard the names of once.
Back to Gimbal.
I'm going to, well, I'm going to use my bonus action to ram the sphere into that boy.
Alright.
To make that dex save.
The boy.
I got a 14.
He passes, so he's going to take 5 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to
I have no idea how we know that.
have. I'm just gonna stay
Alrighty.
Is your thing still there?
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me your stealth check real quick.
It was 17 for him, you know.
Well, I never heard it before, so I'll take 17. But all right, you think they don't know you there? All right, bad guys' turns. Unless somebody wants to unhold, in which you should tell me before I stand up, because that's a real like dick move to wait till I stand up. 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. 15, 20,
You did not see
30.
me. I did not exist.
You poked your head out and cast at them.
I'm gonna pretend I don't exist.
Alrighty. He doesn't go there. This one's gonna charge through, so tell me whatever it does.
Dex save.
That does 16.
He passes, so he takes 4 damage. Probably hurts, right?
Most likely. 10, 20, 30. That one failed horribly.
Sweet, he takes 12.
30. That one passed with a 19.
That's only 1.
Okay. All right, you're gonna get 2 on you. Everyone else technically has not been seen yet because they haven't moved 5 extra feet to see you guys standing.
I'm hiding.
I was gonna say he's with me, so
I know he's right there, but you guys are around a wall, so.
yeah. So nobody can see us, right?
And also
So,
hiding.
it's literally what I just said. Alright, attacking you are going to be 2 bugbears.
If you hide, maybe they won't see you. You never know.
Alright, that's an 11 and a crit.
Well, the 11 doesn't hit. The crit hits.
Alrighty.
Weird, the crit doesn't hit.
That's strange.
Alright, that
My
is.
armor class is a natural 20. Like, it just
I'm tired and I'm sick and I have to do math. 21 damage from the first mace swing.
I'm down.
Alright. The other one's going to hit you twice, giving you 2 fails.
Don't fail.
If I die, that means my next character's gonna be named Bob.
well, your next
Bob would be
character
easier
be
for
in
me
the
to
next
say.
campaign.
Yeah, your next character will be in the next campaign. There's going to be no next characters for this campaign.
Yeah,
Alright.
but the thing is, I made a promise to my sister. I was like, if my character dies this time, I'm just gonna call my character Bob. She knows, so she's gonna hold me to it.
Alright. Stanley only gave him 1 movement, so that's 30.
Hit the dwarf.
Alright.
Dwarf.
5, 10. They're going to see you, but they can't do anything about it. Alright, 5. He's going to see you as well and not be able to do anything about it.
I'm hiding back here.
You're in an open, well-lit area. You're not hiding. 5, 10. And he can't do anything about it yet. So,
Well, then the plan has changed.
I told you this area is well-lit. There's only 2 things to hide under.
It's lit, man.
And
I thought
that's-
that this one was lit, but like
No,
I
the
thought
entire
it was
area is
all-
well-lit.
It's pretty lit.
Which one? He did to do a double movement. Right. That is the bad guy's turn. Aurelia.
It was lit.
I can't see you. There's like literally 2 walls.
Yeah, you can see 2 bugbears in front of you.
No, I'm talking about him. I can't see him
Oh no, yeah, you can't see him at all.
at all.
But you can see 2 bugbears.
Yeah, you can see 2 bugbears. Basically, hi bugbears.
I'm dead.
Unfortunately, probably.
Yeah. Wow.
I could try to run to the dragon.
I could try to run to the
Run to
dragon.
Raynar at least.
I'll get like 2 attacks off. if I do
She would
that.
have to try and like
It's
move
not
one
gonna
of them
work
out of her
well.
way. Because they're blocking like any sort of like exit right now. So
What?
She's not. She's quick.
Well, actually, I'm gonna probably yell at Raynar. Hey, can you please help me?
all right,
he
you
likes
don't
me,
you don't need to roll a persuasion for
but
that.
that's all I'm gonna do. And
Alrighty.
then,
I need to put a
I'm
card up for
gonna-
Raynar.
yeah, I'm gonna hold for a minute
Just look at one of these. I wasn't going. I'm not
because
going to use.
obviously I can't move.
Yeah, I'm not going to use a gazer in this fight. Raynar, Raven, roll me initiative real quick.
2.
I mean, I
We
guess
should
that
have
works.
learned. We should have learned from the last one.
I mean, I should probably all my dice failed me today.
But he didn't act last round, so that means he was holding. So,
So go.
are you doing anything else other than calling to Raynar?
I'm gonna hold and see what happens.
Somebody move Raynar It's that one. Up to, he can move 30. Just try and get him to like this bugbear if you can. All right, move him 1 over. There you go. Raynar, whose stats are actually in the book? Who I need to? Okay. Do you want to play Raynar? All right, I'm going to need the book back occasionally, so you can only hold on to the book on Raynar's turn.
Like, let me just write his stuff on.
If that's what you want to do. Oh, actually, Raynar's stats are actually just based off of the Swashbuckler, so that might be in the Monster Manual. Actually, is that in the Monster Manual? I don't see Swashbuckler in here. Yeah, Google the Swashbuckler stats, and that's what you're going to be end up using.
Yeah, we get that dragon being
I
rolled.
mean, my phone is also dying, but yeah, I have 4%.
Here, it's fine. I'll just make up stats for him. Roll your d20s. Roll 2 d20s. I'll give him multi-attack. Tell me what they are.
One's a 1, and the other's a 7.
Okay, you're not allowed to roll anymore.
All right, you're not allowed to play Raynar.
Seriously.
It's better.
That one's better.
I might be able to get through. All right, so do we have new numbers for Raynar?
Oh, well, I had
I don't want those first two because they were garbage. Use new dice.
Raynar is
I rolled
better.
another one, but the other one's an 18.
All right, so all I heard was an 18. So Raynar hits at least once. Give me a D8.
A D8?
Yeah.
Let's roll higher.
5. All right. I say. All right.
Just my 20s.
All right. Cool. Raynar stabbed the bugbear in the back with a sword.
Raynar gets 3 attacks a turn. That's the first one.
As a swashbuckler.
1 with a dagger and 2 with a rapier.
Okay. How about you give him Raynar's stats? I mean, you don't have to give him your phone, but write down Raynar's stats real quick. You're going to be playing Raynar now. All right.
Well, as long as you roll better.
I'm going to kill Rain. What I've heard.
All right, Auric. It's your turn, apparently. You do see 2 bugbears staring you down. One has been stabbed.
For how much damage did you do? I was looking up.
I made up and said it was 9. Or, no, I said it was 8. But he'd already taken 1 damage, so I made it to 9.
I'm going to cast Command on this one and tell it to flee. So that's going to make a wisdom save.
Alrighty. I got a 14.
13. So, well,
I'm liking this bouncy, like, cushiony, like, thing back here.
I'll just move up there and hold then until I get my phone back / something else happens.
Okay, now I gotta pull out the big piece that I really wanted to pull out, but I'm gonna pretend like it's such a hassle.
And then suddenly.
Oh man, it's got support structures and everything.
Now I know this is like a pretty big base. You're just gonna have to make it work. It's not actually gonna like fit.
Out a pillar with him.
Yeah, you can put some on the base. Just pretend like it's like, yeah, there you go, perfect. Yeah, hand me the dwarf back. Okay, and lay the bugbear prone next to the base. Because
Very surprised.
when he changed into a dragon, he knocked him over.
And I'm just gonna gasp and be like,
Imagine.
I knew it.
We're gonna have to
He can
stall
dash and
for-
disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, if he's a swashbuckler, he's based off the rogue. It is. Here, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna put the dragon heist away so I can just read these stats easier.
Because he also has the slot of defense, which
I don't need beholder right now because there we go. Ancient dragon.
And 66.
He's pretty good.
Raynar's actually like kind of bad.
He has 12 D8 plus 12 HP.
First I was 60.
Both of those hit. That one hit as
He
well.
gets 3 attacks. He just doesn't get sneak Yeah, the swashbuckler is a Xanathars. A rogue. I care what one That'd be fun. It's basically a charisma rogue.
I'm doing math, people. I'm sick and tired and doing math. I do have one in my pocket, I'm just not using it. Oh, actually, yeah, the bugbear's dead. Go ahead and hand it back to me. The dragon slashed it, bit, and whipped it with its tail, and it died. It did take all 3 attacks though to kill it. So Zerner Perner, give me a death save.
It's going to be a 1. I'm dead.
Zictor Richter is gone.
Well, that somehow made my rolls better. By rolling them all at once, I had rolled a natural 20 and a bunch that were over 10.
Yes.
Thought it was only 3. Whatever. Thought it was only 3. Because your first one died after getting out of jail. Your second one, you just stopped playing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Your third one
four
died
times.
heroically.
Did die heroically.
And then this one is technically dying in the epic final. So you technically have only died 3 times.
There's a dragon involved in this fight, so that means it's a good death.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a good death. Alright, whose turn is it now? Oh, it's Raynar's turn. It's Raynar's turn.
Oh, yay! He's going to do all of his attacks on them.
I assumed as much.
I'm not going to risk it.
Raynar would go down heroically.
First, he's going to do his dagger, which is a 14 to hit.
Alright. That actually misses.
Next is his rapier. That is 20 something.
Oh yeah, it hits.
And so that is 5 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And then his second rapier attack, which is 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
And is 6 points of damage.
Alright. He's not getting like sneak attack added on for being a
He doesn't
swashbuckler?
have sneak.
That sucks. Whatever. At least he gets 3 attacks. That's Raynar. We're back to Gimbal.
It's me. Hey, give me my. You took my D12.
What?
You took my D12.
Oh yeah, the fiery one.
Fiery one.
Sorry?
That's
There
my
you go.
fireball.
Oh, sorry.
So it can move 5, 20, 25, 30. It's going to ram into Tim.
Alright, deck save, I'm assuming.
Yep.
That's a 5. So go ahead and give me damage.
Yep. That's 9 damage. And then that was my bonus action. So I'm going to fire bolt him
Alrighty.
for a 20 something. It's a 19. Is that it?
Give me damage.
4 damage.
Alright. He is not bloodied yet.
How does the one in front of me look?
Not bloodied. Not bloodied. None of them are. The ones that are all alive are not bloodied.
And then my fireball is flaming spear. That's all.
Weren't you holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sacred flame the one in front of Oric.
Alright, in front of Oric. Okay.
Yeah.
I failed that actually. Give me
Why are
damage.
you surprised?
Because Raynar's working on that one, so I thought you were gonna.
Yeah, I thought everyone was gonna like focus fire or something.
Well, I was going to, but I don't want it to move up towards me. There's a method to madness.
Fair enough. That is making you
I'll
not a
protect
threat
you.
to it.
I'll
right
protect
now.
the paladin, the noble one.
Exactly. So that would be 9.
Nice. Already. Now's the bad guy's turn, I'm assuming. Alright. The one attacking you, we're looking at 25 and 14, I believe.
14 matches.
Alright, so both. So the 25's hits, or?
Just the 25.
Alrighty. And that is 12 damage for a mage. I'm gonna attack the paladin now. Both these might miss. That's a 12 and a 13. Alrighty, now I'm going to attack Raynar now. With a 9 and a critical.
I'm going to use my reaction to make it have disadvantage.
Okay.
As a protection paladin or whatever.
Then he fails.
You're welcome, Radar.
Raynar is safe. Alright, both of those, I need somebody to move them between the pillar. No, other pillar. And then turn them around to look at the dragon. They're going to start shooting bows at the dragon.
Yeah, I don't think the dragon's
the
gonna care
dark.
too much.
Like, so that's such a smart idea.
Honestly,
First one
that's
misses.
Easy fire breath.
They miss completely. They are actually using javelins, not bows. They throw javelins and they're just like pinging off the dragon.
Finished safe.
So Aurelia, it's back to your turn actually.
So all the only damage I have is Sacred Slayer.
All right, the one on Oric again.
That might draw too much attention to me.
It doesn't matter.
I can't see you technically. There's
Yeah,
a
the only
wall
people
there.
she can see are Raynar and Oric.
Yeah.
And the dragon.
The dragon.
Everyone can see the dragon.
I don't think the dragon needs healing
Dragon hasn't even been
at all.
He hasn't.
Yeah, he has not been touched. So, yeah, because I feel like Raynar can probably take the one that's in front of him.
All right.
I'd say one of these guys, but I feel like the
I
dragon's
can't
about
see
to-
them either.
Yeah, she can't see those either.
Yeah.
Literally, she's stuck in like this pocket right now.
Yeah.
So,
Which means they can't see me either, though. Technically.
yeah, just the two in front of you notice that you exist. So, Sacred Flaming or Healing or...
I'm gonna Sacred Flame, the same one.
Alright. I failed again, give me damage.
Darn.
Somebody give me the time.
9:30.
9:30.
So that's 5.
Right. Alright. Oric.
I'm going to start attacking the one that Raynar is hitting.
Already. Give me your attack rolls. If they're above a 20, just give me damage.
18.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. If they're an 18 or above, give me damage.
Is he bloodied or?
None of them are bloody.
Okay, well then I'll smite him too.
Alright, cool. I don't know why I'm rolling dice.
19 damage.
Have it.
19, yep. Alrighty. He is now bloodied.
That's great.
Right, and I'm assuming that's you.
Yeah, that's it.
Dragon.
First
It's
one's
going
like,
to
sneak attack.
turn and look at those two
Eating me.
and breathe fire and kill both of them if they fail their saves. Yeah, they failed their saves, so both of them are going to die.
Smack it with its tail when it turns.
No, but on Raynar's turn, it'll attack with its tail. So I realized I'm not doing its legendary actions, so I'm playing it as like lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, because you can, like, what,
Yeah.
on 3 of our turns or something?
Yeah, on 3 of the turns, it technically could attack. So that's...
Well, I mean, to be fair, he was a lazy dragon to start with.
That's true. So this is in character.
Yeah.
Alright, the one fighting you is now bloodied
Nice.
from a tail. We are back to Raynar.
Okay, he's going to make his attacks on this guy.
If they can get above 17, they can hit. They can get 17 or above, that's what I'm trying to say. The Bugbear's armor class is
The
17.
dagger's not gonna hit.
Alright.
That's a 6.
Come on, Raynar.
That one's gonna hit.
Alright.
Natural 17.
Give it damage.
That is 9 damage.
Right.
Darn.
It is not bloodied. Gimbal, we're back to you.
Same move as before. I'm gonna ram it. It's gonna take
Alright. They got a
Oh,
4.
wait, did it end its turn within 5 feet?
Yeah.
That's another dex.
Okay. That is a 13 that time.
13.
So 4 and a 13.
4.
So one saved, one didn't.
Yeah. So for the saved one, it's going to take 10 damage. For the non-saved one, it's going to take 3 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to fireball it for a nat 20.
Alright. It only has 3 hit points left. If you want to roll damage, you can.
That's
But it's dead.
14.
Alright.
Sweet.
And the bugbear.
I'm alive.
That's a miracle. We've only had one death so far.
2.
And,
We've had 2.
I ran
Raven
through-
died.
Yeah, that's all for me.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I didn't count that in this battle.
What are we on? We're on bad guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
We weren't there for that, so.
Mike's gonna be using the entirety of the roll.
And I wasn't gonna tell you that.
Well, that's good.
Attacking Raynar.
I just told
Pain on my side.
The best one's a 13. I think they both missed,
Yeah, he
right?
has a 17 AC.
Cool. Now on the Paladin, both of them miss. So, Aurelia, what are you doing? Sacred Flaming one?
We're doing great in our little corner over here. This is going amazing.
Alright, he failed. Give me damage. I'm trying to speed up combat, unfortunately, because of the time.
This is the corner of
So,
power.
11.
11. Alrighty. He is bloodied, I believe. If not, whatever. Auric, go.
Yeah, we keep it at the same one.
You're doing the Raynar one, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's certain one.
If you can get 17 or higher, you hit.
16. Sad.
Alright, so you miss. Alright.
Yeah, don't
Dragon's turn. Push Raynar 1 to that direction and move the dragon up. Put Raynar on his little base. There you go.
Raynar is now riding the dragon.
Alright, not really.
yeah, I don't want to waste it.
Alright, both of those are gonna hit. Alright, the dragon's gonna hit with everything.
He is a fine looking dragon.
Looks like he's glowing like a diamond.
Alright, the one on the left dies.
That's all we need.
Your left or our left?
My left. It's always mine.
So, not the
That one.
Raynar one.
That's weird.
I'm at 10 right?
And then the other one dies as well.
Makes sense.
Alright, and I need whoever's over there. I don't care. I think it's Gimbal.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. 13.
You notice move you one out just because I'm telling you for story purposes. Okay, you notice a dwarf with a crossbow for his left arm is hanging out over here, and he looks at you and he's like, Xanathar won't take this so too nicely. And you see him dart back into the tunnel. I want to say combat's over.
Oh man. I want Xanathar to come.
A gnome with a crossbow head.
Well, unfortunately, I was role playing in my head what would be going on outside. Seeing how skeletons can't tell lies, Xanathar probably would have killed the necromancer and all the skeletons, and then because they weren't his in the first place. And then once news of all of his bugbears being killed, and the news of a gold dragon, he probably wouldn't have come in.
But how would they have reported this?
The armless dwarf that you just saw.
But how do you get back?
Teleportation circle.
Oh, I thought the dwarf had to do that.
I didn't say that. I just said he knew how to use it.
But he was saying, I don't know, he was saying that he would teleport.
Listen, I am GMing this as the dwarf ran away because Xanathar can't die anyways. So, he can't. It's physically impossible to kill him. If you do half his health, he just escapes. So, because he wears magical rings on his tentacles. And like one's a ring of invisibility, I think another one's like a ring of teleportation, and like a couple other ones. So, he's got blinged out tentacles. So,
What if we were to cut off the tentacle with the ring?
Yes.
you'd have to kill him and then
Yeah.
cut it off. And seeing as I just said you can't kill him,
That's
then
not
you
gonna work.
can't remove it.
Could the dragon probably kill him? You think
The dragon could have, yes.
That's why he didn't come in there.
That's why he's like the Xanathar is smart. He's not stupid.
Nope.
The second he saw a dragon, he would have been like, "All right, I'm out."
Now, I feel like Raynar would be sad about being essentially kind of
Okay,
responsible for the best bird done.
He doesn't know that you're dead.
I figure
He
you
doesn't
would
know
tell
you're dead
him.
yet.
He doesn't
Okay,
know you're dead.
I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna say, just because this is the end and because the book says so, the tavern receives 50,000 gold.
Several thousand of which we use to revive our friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you guys want to revive people, you can. Again, it's the end of the game. Also, you guys level up to 5, which means you're not allowed to play your characters anymore.
Hooray!
And it means I now have to figure out a new adventure. So I originally wanted to do Curse of Strahd, and you guys wanted me to do Dungeon the Mad Mage. So I was going to go run for their group instead of your group.
And now we can
Because they wanted Curse of Strahd. But now, unfortunately, I can't do either of those, so...
Now I need to make a new character again.
At level 1. And don't ask me any campaign details because I
you
don't
don't
know what they are.
Will there be combat in the campaign?
Okay, so you don't
There's always
Maybe.
combat, but I don't know.
you don't know which campaign we're doing?
No idea. I found out today that like I have to start you guys back at level 1.
Gotcha.
So I honestly have no clue what I'm gonna run.
The thing is, not a lot of other
What haven't you
campaigns
run?
that end before 5.
I know, that's kind of part of the run. Like me and Bad originally our idea was I was gonna run tier 2, he was gonna run tier 1. But later, brother. But they told him today not to go over level 5. So
I have a one shot that's is level 5. Do you have? It would actually fit into this campaign.
you can run it
Okay.
if you want to. Also, yeah, I'll tell them that you want to be a DM if you want to. Like if you're 100% sure you want to, I would tell them that you want to. Because like I said, if you're not here and like Brett doesn't show up, they always come looking for you.
Yeah.
Well, they
But-
both don't show up on the same day for the same reason, really.
Well, yeah.
Holiday,
that was just
family.
Oh, true. I didn't even pay attention what the reasoning was.
Yeah.
I just knew you guys weren't
It was the day
there.
after Christmas, so I just
Yeah, it was
showed
just
up. I didn't
Okay.
even think we were doing it. I probably would have if I knew we were doing it.
Listen, I have no life. I will always be here.
I'm pretty much the
Yeah.
same
My
way.
other job, when I got hired onto it, I told them that I would not be working Wednesdays because of this. So I always have Wednesdays off.
I'm always here.
I always have Wednesday nights off.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
I work Wednesday, so that I get off.
You said you worked Fridays. You said it was in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you remember your hours so I know if I just stay up longer or if I need to?
If you liked what you've seen, consider giving us a follow so you'll know the next time we go live. Connect with us on our Facebook and Twitter. Links are located down below. And check out our website, capefeargames.com, for all your gaming needs. Until next time, thanks for watching.